Whoop, whoop, whoop. We're starting 15 minutes early, or I think 13 minutes early, if my time is correct, if my math is correct. But welcome to the panel. This is going to be a stream that is pretty much about closure towards an individual. And these three individuals in question is Jerome Latimer, Nick Infante, and Peter Gilmore. And they will be talking mostly in the panel. And it's just gonna be them three for now because I don't want any sort of outside distractions preventing the stream from going anywhere. Yes, showtime indeed. But welcome everybody in the live chat, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. Get your popcorn ready because it's gonna be some interesting talking. What happened was that if you guys remember what happened on Romy is here. How you doing?
Zap that booty!
Zap that. That's my nickname. That's a nickname. Romy gave me that nickname. I'm gonna embrace it because it's so true.
I see the reason why I call him that, because like it's his ZTV, and I see how smooth and calm and subtle he is with the lovely ways. I'm just like, man, I gotta get underneath his wing. I'll be his apprentice. God damn.
And you learn from this.
And I was just like, zap that booty!
Catch it. I embrace it. That's perfect. But welcome to the panel. I think Peter is going to come in and then Nick is going to come in. I'm going to send Nick the StreamYard link. And did you mind that? Would you mind that being the case?
I would be more than happy because
okay.
I have tons of notes. I have tons of screenshots or receipts, as you like to call them. And
Receipts? Show me it. Mm-hmm.
And Peter thinks I'm full of shit and I'm doing nothing but bitching, which I got screenshots of that too. And I just want to let this know out of the front. Now, I understand this is an open forum discussion panel. Now, I'm not too
it's the Coliseum.
The Coliseum. I'm not too familiar with many of the folks who interact in the live chat or come on the panel. However, I'm only here for one purpose and one purpose only. To discuss the aftermath between Nick and Peter and call them out on their own bullshit.
Nick is here. Welcome, Nick.
You asked, and I'm here. Hello, Romy.
Mm-hmm.
Cool Doom shirt, by the way.
Mm-hmm. It's like me going to the store and doing my errands. I'm not going to fuck around. I'm just going to go straight to business, say what needs to be said, call it, and leave.
All right.
Simple as that. Now, where's Peter? I got a bone to pick with him.
Yeah, he's coming. He's coming on the way.
I know he's good. I know he'd show up. And as a matter of fact, let me, speaking of the receipts, it's about to pull them out.
Oh.
I've been working on this since 5, 6 in the morning last night.
Oh, damn. That's pretty dedicated.
I'm more than, and this isn't my first rodeo.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
All right. Let me share screen. Okay. Can you all see this?
Yes, we all can. We can see everything here.
Now, of course, this is him setting up a ZTB. I'm just going to call him Booty because come on now.
Oh, that's Booty. Perfect. Catch it.
Now, Peter effing Gilmore, clever name. Here's what he says. Ooh, I feel the disturbance in the force. I always say that. Mama Bear knows who I am. So Peter Gilmore says, this should be very interesting since Jerome's been bitching to me on J-Man's unlisted video. When I said it's not Nick's fault, which is BS, both at our fault here. Really? Okay. Well, let's go to this. Now, the three things I want to go over is this. The aftermath involving Nick, the stream that involved an individual named Chase. Now, I don't know.
I want to have my one-on-one discussion, what's not clicking? What's not clicking? What's clicking? Is there anything clicking there? Because that's for him. That's what I feel with Chase. I just want to know, is anything clicking in his brain? Because I don't know if something's clicking.
Now, sorry about that. I don't know this individual in person. I'm just going by what he said, word for word, and the timestamp on the stream. Okay. Now,
Oh, snap. Welcome, Daniela.
Daniela.
Okay. Here is the unlisted. Now, let me share this real quick. Thank God I have these in order. Like I said, you want to show them receipts. Am I right, booty?
That's what I'm here for, the receipts.
Okay. Now, I highlighted this part because this is what stuck out the most. He says, and I quote, "What I would have done is gave them both warnings to stop the BS or kick them both out of the panel. And if they bitch and complain, said this is my final warning, then take it from there." Two things. One, how are you going to kick me out if I'm also a moderator for not only Jordan's channel, but Brett and Martin's channel?
Doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. And two, why kick us both out when I'm not at fault? And this is what I told him. Gave them both warnings. I did nothing wrong. All I said was a video game joke. He blatantly stated some of the most hateful, racist, homophobic, and gestures I think you can ever imagine. And I say this, an apology is where you admit you accidentally done something wrong and you learn from that mistake.
And that's why I'm here. I come here to apologize.
But Nick, you've done this many times before, and so has Peter.
Nick, is there anything you want to say?
How can I accept your apology
if
this
let
is
me
what
start
you've done
by saying
before?
This. Romy, I'm sorry for what I said to you. Honest to God, I'll admit what I did was wrong. It was out of line. I'll take responsibility for what I said and did in J-Man's stream.
If you're going to take responsibility, then I want you to act upon it, because, not sure if you know this, but Jordan's punishment towards him is that he is not allowed to join on the panel for 1 year. He is banned for a year, and he is banned from all live streams he's banned from interacting in the live streams, on any stream that Jordan's a part of. Like it involves him or like Rant and Rave or his channel and so forth. Nick disregarded those rules. And not only that, you were bugging Eric, you were bugging Jordan, and you were bugging a few others begging to be on their panel to watch AEW Revolution. What I'm asking you is this: what is it that you don't understand?
It's Coliseum, Andrew, not circus.
Circus? Oh shit! Am I the big bear riding on the tricycle?
I'm the trainer.
Yeah, you're gonna bring out the whip. I wonder what you use that for.
But I'm not booty for no reason.
God damn it! So Nick, why would you do those things as to be on them and
hey everyone in the live chat?
I'll be honest. When after what happened, I got paranoid about what would happen.
You got paranoid?
About being rejected by everybody.
What did you expect?
Everybody would turn against me.
Well, yeah. You realize what you said. I mean, after all, you did say this. I'm going to say something that may get me banned from this panel.
But my question is, I'm going to interject here, Romy.
Go ahead.
Why would you say those kind of things?
Why
would those insults be? And this is what I was, when I asked you this before, because it's not the fact that you got angry and upset that's the issue. It's what words and lingo was used to address your anger. Like, it was the homophobic, then it was the death threats, the doxing, then the racism, and then it's just like, why? Like, what was the purpose? Why would that be in your head? Why would that be in your mind when someone triggers you and pisses you off?
I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest to God.
I mean, we got a glimpse of what you were thinking, and it was pretty scary.
I'm just like I said before. When you say that type of shit, Nick, you need to realize something. You can go to fucking jail or prison for this. You do realize that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
serious. As a matter of fact, multiple people told me, why haven't you pressed charges? And I told them why. I was just like, because he's already getting punished as it's, on its own. There's no, I don't need to do anything else. I mean, you saw the, which by the way, ZTV, I feel so sorry for you, how YouTube is treating you like shit, man. Fuck off, YouTube. Dude, they took away hundreds of views from this fucking guy. It's bullshit. They don't give a shit about the little guys like us.
From the time Susan Wojcicki, or Susan the bitch, decided to endorse Shane Dawson, I knew it was downhill from there. Like, you're going to endorse someone who literally is a committed pedophile, and then you're just going to put him on a plateau and say, but he's making us money, and that's the only thing we care about is money.
That's exactly
money for our business. So that's what they care about.
Just like Twitch, just like YouTube, if you're making the dough for them, they won't do a damn thing to you, for the most part. So let me go.
They will be your lawyers. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, okay, in case if you're wondering about Peter, you're asking me, Jerome, why are you going on why'd you reach out to ZTB stream and doing this live? Here's why. Because I try to do it privately. But what does he do? He posts the same old shit. Therefore, I knew that ZTB was going to be doing this, and I knew Peter was going to be watching. Hell, he was the first one to say something.
I'm still waiting for Peter to come in.
I'm
waiting for Peter to come in. Yeah, like, Peter's in my streams all the time. And
dude,
hey, Terry, what's going on, girl?
I show you the first screenshot.
Hey, everyone else in the chat. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I showed you the first screenshot. It was him. He was the first one. And okay, sorry, I just had a message. Now, here's what I confront him on Jordan's unlisted video.
Oh, okay, Nick, really? That he can't talk? Okay. Oh, all right. Well,
well, that's okay, because you know why? He can watch the replay, and then I'll be able to hear what he has to say. Because you know what? Just like what happened 3 months ago, when the receipts were shown towards him, what happened? He's just throwing the lowest of the lowest dumb insults. And I believe this involved. Now I don't know who these guys are, but I think it was Dark Horse and Sage. They pretty much showcase evidence on everything, and Peter got fucking owned. Just like how he's about to
the incident with the cat. You mean the raping of the cat? Or I can't say that word. I can't. Sorry, but the incident with the cat. Yeah.
Butt humping. Okay. No, not with that. I don't know why the fuck he said that, but no, it's about something that he said. He claimed it's all bullshit. He was in denial, and yet the guys showed him the evidence. And this is what I'm about to do here as well. You ever heard the term "history repeats itself"?
Oh boy, I know it.
This is the moral lesson of the day, ladies and gentlemen. So, here we go. I asked him, why did you state it wasn't Nick's fault when it clearly was? Whose fault was it then if it wasn't Nick's? You realize what he's done is beyond humane. There's no excuse for that. And what does he says?
Peter, I think someone sent you the link. Come in here. You have to come in here because in order for this to be an equal ground sort of, stream, the stream is involving you and Romy and Nick, you have to show up here and state your piece or after Romy's finished stating his, because it's the only way there's can be an even playing field, or, we're also just going to be bash you. So if you want to come in here and say what you got to say and defend yourself, because you're put in the limelight in a negative way, and it's because of the things you have said, because you're not really explaining yourself properly.
Well, it's not only that. This is what he does. He likes to make accusations, but he can never back them up. However, like I said, this ain't my first rodeo. And he says, I don't recall saying that, but Nick took it too far. And then this is what I told him. I have the screenshot of you actually saying this. Chase did a stream going over the incident, and I went in details. He highlighted your comment. It's the YouTube channel Chase Collectibles. Video title, speaking on a few things with Nick Infante and public apology. The timestamp, 8:07, or it was like 8:08. I missed it by a second, God forbid. Killer Demon
second delay.
No, right? The only time this hurts if you don't pull out in time,
Oh, I know that.
Well, I wouldn't. I shoot blank, so I'm safe there.
So, well, let's see. There you go. I'm sorry.
Thanks, vasectomy. So, Killer Demon 669, it's not your fault, Nick. I even replied to you on my Facebook post and Messenger. You never replied. And here's his retort. Don't care, dude. It's over and done with. Move on. The whole thing should have never happened. It was a joke that Nick took wrong, and you should have enticed him. What the fuck?
That's what I mean. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh, so you know what I'm going to do? Hold on. I'm going to skip ahead. Can I skip ahead? Let me see here. Oh, okay. Here we go. Now, here is me replying to him. And I told them, hey, Peter Gilmore, care to explain this? And there's the screenshot. And there's this quote. You might not be able to see it, but not only that. And here is me messaging him. Not his fault, then whose fault is it? But then I get this bullshit right here. It says, this account can't receive your message because they don't allow new message requests from everybody. However, I took the screenshot to show proof that, yeah, I did reach out to him privately about this, but he never got back to me. Same thing with the reply. And
Hero, I could really give two fucks if Chase gets mad. I actually want him to get mad. Maybe the gears in his brain will start working finally.
It's like I said, I don't even know who Chase is. I'm just going by what was shown. Okay. And then here's the time set. Oh, like I said, I was a second wrong. My bad. Here we go. Killer Demon 669. It's not your fault, Nick. And I have another.
You see?
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. He says YouTube needs to be shut down. I don't know what the fuck he's thinking. And he says, I'm shocked everybody turned on Nick when Peter has said a lot worse. And he has. I've actually did some research of my own. And yeah, what he said towards some individuals was pretty fucking bad. We all get problems. Meaning we all have problems, Nick. Dude, Peter's fucking grammar, and when he writes, I swear to God, I felt like I was back in third grade. That's how awful it is. All right.
I've seen worse.
And remember when he said that, oh, drums is bitching, and I didn't say that. Hey, Peter, just like how I'm circling my nipples because they're hard, look what I'm circling around here. Would you care to explain that, please? Don't worry, I'll wait. I'm a patient man. I'm like a sniper, waiting for you to come towards my crosshairs because you know I have you, and there's nothing you can do to get out of this shithole. So there is that. Now, the YouTube stuff, or is it towards the end here? Yeah, excuse me. Like I said, I have a lot of these pictures, aside from the
I love the receipts you have. It's just all over the place. It's like, bam, you want this one? Bam, I got it. Bam, you want this one?
Yeah.
Bam, I got it.
Okay, I had to get rid of the BBW, the MILF, the mature porn, the good stuff. So
that's normal.
Hey, man. Hey, I forgot what that singer's name is. I'll think about it when I come back to it. Okay.
So, Peter says. Oh, before you go, Romy. Peter says, cockadoodle, excuse me if I work a long day. I'm effing tired. Respect my wishes. I'm not talking about this anymore. I'm sorry, ZTB. Have a good stream.
Why aren't you not talking about it? Huh, Peter? Because you fucked up. You opened up your goddamn mouth and you don't know how to back your shit up. How about you quit being a pussy whip bitch and face me like a fucking man? At least Nick has the fucking balls to show up.
Yes, because I just want to put everything right,
Yeah, and Nick was the one who said the horrible stuff. But see, Peter, you're defending the fact. What's
Yeah,
Yeah, I know, I understand. But the situation that's happening here, it's not the fact that, Nick had said it, but it's more the fact that he's angry at the fact that Peter, you would defend the reason for him saying it. Like, what Romy did doesn't equate to Nick saying what he said.
No, he literally stated that I am at fault at this. And no, he's blaming
Which makes no
both
sense.
of us. It makes no... Dude, all I said was this. Hey, Nick, are you playing Beat 'em and Eat 'em again? That's all I said. Why? Because he was holding a controller in his hand, and I was just making a joke that he's playing an Atari porno game, because those games actually did exist back in the day.
Yeah, it's a common thing. They even had arcade of them. Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, like Beat 'em and Eat 'em, Philly Flasher, no joke, that's what it was called. Custer's Revenge, the most controversial one. Okay? So how is that enticing somebody? And he states that I'm at fault? So how about you do yourself a favor and stop being a fucking wussy?
Well, you heard him, Peter.
Punk ass motherfucker.
I mean, like, listen, you went on Chase's, and I'm going to be real with you, Pete. You went on Chase's stream, and you basically talk a whole lot of shit about Romy and, saying that Romy was in the wrong. But just not too long ago, you came on my panel and said that what Nick did was wrong. So which is it? Is it Romy is in the wrong, or is Nick is in the wrong?
We all have our problems, Nick, and it wasn't your fault.
Well, that was after the fact, but when Nick...
He said he can't make up his own fucking mind.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, what sparked the change for you to realize that, that Nick was the victim in this, and before Nick wasn't the victim of this. So, like, you need to make it make sense,
Okay, and then McPsychopath, he saw my post about this.
The Roman guy needs to be... Yes,
Wait, what? Oh, I missed it. Wait, the Roman guy needs to be on... You know, the funny thing is, and I don't want to boost my ego, but Jordan, if you probably know me from Jordan's side, because Jordan met me through a show I did a long time ago. And Rant and Rave episode 29 is what helped the show just elevate it, is because I was on there because we was exposing a piece of shit motherfucker, which I nicknamed him Mr. Low IQ Bitch Face Magoo. That is a long... There's a reason for that, okay? And it ended up being a juggernaut, and it helped their show took off. So back to Peter. Now, Mixed Psychopath the Legend said, if you don't care...
I already spoke enough about Nick going too far. But, I mean, like, Peter,
that's
like...
a fucking point, dude! The point is you open up your goddamn mouth yet again, spewing out bullshit, and you're just going to say, oh, I'm not talking about this no more. You're just going to fucking run away with your problems, with your, with your tail, between your legs, walking away like a pussy, instead of just dealing with it face to fucking face. Because you don't know when to shut the fuck up. Go ahead, CGB.
And you're one of them, Billy Zane. You're one of them. You are part of the 30 that is watching for the drama. So get your popcorn ready, because you're going to be in for a show.
It's funny that his name is Billy Z and it's purple. Yeah, that's a guilty pleasure. The Phantom.
Ah, there you go. Catch that, hopefully. Hey, Antoine, what's going on? Fake ass people in the comments, y'all, and so do you. Welcome to the 30 viewers like yourself.
I don't know how. Wait, fake ass people in the comment. Okay, but yeah, this is why.
Have fun with that, whoever you are.
I'm not paying attention to the live chat. I'm not gonna get distracted. So he says, if you don't care, why are you still commenting about the manor? He makes a good point, and I told him why. Because he wants to blame me about the incident. Excuse me, where he accused me of inciting him. All I said was a video game joke. Nick took it wrong? You don't fucking say. And what does he say? Why you... His fucking grammar, dude. Oh, my God. It's
why you ask stupid questions.
And you know what? This ain't the
Capital
first
Y, though.
Capital Y. Why are you talking like a fucking third grader? Okay? And here's his, okay, ready? Here's his other response. Why? Because he's my best friend, you DF. What, you dumb fuck? Just say you dumb fuck. Are you that goddamn lazy? Just be a man about it and just call me straight up a dumb fuck. Instead of using these fucking abbreviations. I'm not defending him about what he did, okay? Drop it. Oh, he says that a lot. Like, I'm not going to talk about this no more. Drop it. I had enough. But, he continues on over. And I asked him, why is your grammar garbage? Second, how is it stupid? It's a legitimate question. Other than the fact that you want to...
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I sent them the link too, Daniela.
Sorry, I was off. If I missed the live chat highlight, sorry, I'm just like...
Oh, no, do your thing, Peter.
The fact that you want to blame me for inciting Nick, why are you commenting if you don't care? Legitimate question. And I said this, why? Because he's your best friend. Exactly. You're his white knight. Sorry, I'm not friends who would do that type of shit like he did. You're not defending him, yet you really stated it's not his fault. Care to explain? Once again, grammar. And what does he say? I'm done talking. I'm not spamming Jordan's comments. What? Do you fucking think before you speak? For the love of God.
A lot of people don't think before they speak. That's why this channel exists. So it can expose the people who don't think before they speak.
Hey, Peter, let me, here's Mavis speaking 101. But it involves your head, okay? When you're typing, it allows you to pause and think. That's why they invented periods and commas. The more you fucking know. And I said, drop it? Oh, no. You literally blame me since you stated it wasn't Nick's fault. And and all I said was a video game joke. I'm calling you out on your bullshit. And then he says, and Mike says, first off, I've been real quiet with the whole thing. Second, I only ask one question. Third, I can't take you serious when you use one letters instead of spelling out why. He makes a great point. And I took so many screenshots to where that it kind of just overlaps each other. And I said to him,
I appreciate the receipts.
Yeah. First, the video's unlisted. Second, I'm asking legitimate questions. But no, according to Peter, he's claiming I'm bitching. Mm. And it's all BS what he says. Boy, if you go down memory lane, he's pulled that before, hasn't he? Like I said, history repeats itself. And you obviously can't handle it. How is that considering spamming? Now you're hightailing out of here. Just like ZB, I mentioned that stream 3 months ago. It all comes full circle. When the truth is revealed and you can't man up to it, you run away from the problems, hoping they disappear. And he says, your fault for enticing, once again, blaming me. And he goes, it's Nick's fault for not stopping. End of story. And then he says, 3 months ago, what the fuck his fucking grammar. What the fuck you talking about? Them RAPE. I know you can't say that because, YouTube.
Yeah, I know, YouTube. Yeah.
BS. I apologize to ZTB when that's not even the reason why I brought it up. It has nothing to do. He's right there. He's assuming. I'm like, no. And I even told him right there, this has nothing to do. This is where Dark Horse and Sage owned your ass with actual legitimacy and evidence. Yeah, it's your fault. You are pathetic, and that is pretty much that. Now, some of the things he says in the live chat is very questionable. All right, like he says right here, I so want to roast him right now, and Jordan's like, who? He goes, I want to roast Nick. He said he wants to roast him because he was sick to his stomach. He was ready to throw up. And he even considered unmodding and unfriending Nick. Don't believe me? Oops, sorry about that. Like I said, folks. Oh, yeah, and he says, I'm always respectful in chats and panels. Boy, what a load of bullshit that is. Oh, here we go. I might have to unmove Nick from my streams. I'm not sure right now. So there was that.
Unmove. I didn't know that was a word, but apparently it is.
I'm just going by verbatim. You mean remove? Oh my god. Okay. He says, I have said some evil shit in my haters comments only because okay, ZTB, let me tell you something. If there is one thing I can't fucking stand, is when people blame their hatred outbursts towards like a symptom or a disorder or some type of,
because it's like you're giving an excuse for your problems, or you're giving an excuse for what you said.
Like a mental conflict. That is, you're pulling out that type of card.
It's like when people say, "Oh, well, you have autism, so that's why you do that." You know, it's like it doesn't make it.
Because I am autistic, and you'll never hear me pull that shit. Why? Because not only does that make you look foolish, it makes the disorder or the symptom that you suffer from, it gives it
Bronze
a really
bird. What's going on?
It gives it a really bad light. It just makes it look awful, and it makes everyone who has it look just as bad.
What's going on, Carla?
So yeah, he says, I have impulse control disorder, so I lose control of my emotions, and I regret some things I've said in the past, but not much. So that's your excuse for making awful death threats and like I said, I've looked up what Peter has said.
Yeah, but some people who have impulse control disorder, that means they're willing to get a weapon or any sort of item they can in order to exact their anger out on the person and target. So let's say you get into an argument with someone and literally you just couldn't control yourself. So you got yourself a machete and you grab it and you just stab the shit out of them. Then later on you ponder, what the hell did I do? And that's exactly what impulse control disorder is. It's when you literally will get anything you can to get revenge back on the other individual. It's psychopathic tendencies. Anyone who has that has psychopathy. So you're admitting that you're a psychopath when you say that. Be careful what you say because it can come back to you, and this is part of it.
Okay, and here's I want to roast Nick. And he was replying to Jordan. He goes, guys, I don't know what the fuck to do regarding him. I mean, he's still my friend, but that shit really upset me to the point I really want to unmod. You mean unmod? Remove his modification privileges. I don't know why you can't say that, and unfriend him. So, Peter, care to explain that one? Or did that go over your head just like everything else? Why could he not join this fucking because he's tired. But he's not tired to show up on the live chat and say what he had to say. And then, he says, I'm a mod. I should have at least told Romy and Nick to stop. I'm a mod too, motherfucker.
Mod with receipts. Like pure-blooded receipts.
And, dude, hey. And he goes, oh, okay, I want to throw up. But no, and let me see here. Oh, I get wild on panel. Wait. I just think Nick lost control of his emotions and didn't realize it until it was too late. Once again, you know what Nick did. Stop giving him the benefit of the fucking doubt. The shit that he did could literally get him into prison.
Here's my thing. This is what I'm trying to say.
Oh my
and I know
God.
the people here. I'm going to say this, Romy. I know the people here is watching it, and I'm going to put the link in a minute. But one thing I'm going to tell you is that, listen, you got to understand, if you know that this is something that you are guilty of and you are literally trying to, I guess, run away from literally defending people who have psychopathic tendencies, and then say you have impulse disorder where you have psychopathic tendencies too, it doesn't look good on you. Because what happens is that people can literally take this and use it in a situation like now, like, well, this stream is about, and basically go against you. And running away is not going to do it. It's just going to make things matters worse. It's not going to help.
No, it's not. It's just like I said, you're doing more harm. You're just adding more gasoline to the fire. Or you're trying to put out your fires with gasoline. That's pretty much it. Yeah. He mentioned. Okay. There you go. And he said this. Yeah. Death threats on Roman Reigns. Maybe if because like I said, wrestling fans are arguably the most toxic group of fucking people in existence. It's really bad.
I think one community can beat them, and that's the Sega community. When they could threaten people over a video game, that's when you know you're more toxic in the wrestling community. When you literally can travel from the United States to South America to kill someone over a video game, that's when you know you're toxic.
Let me guess. Sonic.
Sonic, indeed, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sonic be making people kill each other. Yeah.
And then he says this, which I'm just perplexed. He goes, back in the day, and might have gave a death threat. Wait, you might have gave a death threat? No, it's either you did or you didn't. You might or might not. That bullshit, throw that bullshit out the fucking window, okay? Because that makes no sense. It's either you did or you didn't. But he said he apologized, so he did. So don't say might have, in order to get past, or to get by with that shit. Sean's
you can't say you might, because either you did or it's like an accusation. If you did it, then you did it. Might doesn't make any sense.
Go ahead, keep talking. I'll be right. Give me a few seconds. I just gotta shut my door real quick.
All right. Yeah. So it's like when you say you might. This whole thing. I feel like. Because I know people are going to say, well, now ZTB is antagonizing Peter, and even Peter was loyal to ZTB.
We're just going by what he said. It's about common sense and logic and the facts. Because they don't give a fuck about feelings.
No, and I'm ready for his ass too. I'm ready for his ass, George.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, George.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like I said, I'm in the blue, so
you don't want to know. Okay. But ironically, his name is also Blue.
Associate.
He says, I have no problem with gays or lesbians. I was like, okay, that's nice, And then he says this. It's like nobody is gonna come fight people on YouTube. It's happened before, dude. And he says, it's so stupid. I've called people out to come shut me up, but in almost 13 years, no one has or ever will do it. Motherfucker, I'm calling your ass out, and no, you're just too tired. You're too lazy to show up. So who's the bitch now? Fucking pussy. Don't fucking bullshit me, dude.
Carlos is a coliseum, and people are here to observe the show. It's straight up Roman in this hizzy.
Except I'm just waiting for ZTV just to do this. Okay, and then here's another thing that he said on my Facebook. Now, okay, here we go. Now, you're probably wondering, why did I mark this out? Because this is a relative of mine, and, I don't think they would be comfortable.
Yeah, you don't want to dox your personal family. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, so this, one of my, it's my aunt, that's all I'm going to say. He goes, is this guy dangerous? Can he find you, your mom, your sister, your grandma? This seems very bad. Those are threats. And I go, is he dangerous? Far from it. You don't have to worry about it. Zach mentioned earlier, he knew he fucked up badly, and he's not recovering from any time soon. And what does Peter say? Once again, giving him the benefit of the fucking doubt.
Welcome to Devil.
Oh, speaking. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, where's my cam? God damn. StreamYard, why can't you just make your options a lot easier? There we go. Speaking of the.
Love it. It's like a combination of the devil and Darth Vader.
Darth Devil?
Which ironically can go hand in hand.
That's just something that I do on my show with my friends. Now,
I love it.
This is what Peter said. He said this. You think, he's replying to my aunt, by the way. You think any real person online is really going to go through with their threats? Come on now. Are you fucking kidding me?
ZTB, you could run an online church Sunday service on this channel, and they'll well, actually, no, because this channel, like I said, is a coliseum. It's dedicated to drama. That's why I call it a coliseum. There's something else that I'm doing in which it will be nothing pertaining to drama. It has everything to do with pertaining to the topic at hand.
Yeah, he's not like the other guy.
They'll be fighting over the bread and wine.
I'm more holier than you. Let me get a piece of that.
Yeah. And this is what I told him. I go, Peter, look what he said. It's like, do you think any real person is ready to go through with their threats? It's happened before. A matter of fact, I remember the story where I think it was over an Xbox Call of Duty game where one guy threatened to go to the other person's house and kill him, and it happened. So don't fucking take it lightly. And I told him, look what he said. And I'm just giving details of what he said. I go, by the way, you're talking to my aunt there, letting you know. And yeah, there were some people that weren't happy with what he had to say because he was giving Nick the benefit of the doubt. And he just says, I'm just saying people don't go through with their threats. That's still a stupid fucking thing to say. And he goes,
actually, we just gave you, like Romy said, and like I said about the Sega community, how someone killed someone over liking, because someone on the internet decided to say that they prefer Sonic 06 over Sonic Adventure 2, and all of a sudden that person had a bullet in their skull for saying that.
Oh, and speaking of desperate, yeah, Peter, he fucking likes his own comments on Facebook and YouTube. Who the fuck does that? That's like giving yourself a high five. You want to talk about desperate? That's what desperate stands for, is people who do that shit.
Tell little pup I said hello too.
Ooh, look at the doggy.
Oh, God,
I like doggies. I like the kitty cats. So, yeah, and then there's that. Now, after going through that bullshit, this is the thing that took me the longest to do. And because I originally listened to this stream, I had to stop 20 minutes in. I couldn't take it anymore. I was losing my goddamn mind. Now, it was the stream that Chase did in regarding to the incident involving Nick and Fonte, and other people were in the live chat, such as Peter and a couple other people I'm not even familiar with. And some of the shit that was said, it perplexes me. Oh, hold on.
I don't blame you. Like I said, the gears aren't working in their heads. It's not working. And I said it before. I guarantee you there will be drama on ZTB's wedding day and while he's walking on the aisle. And you will be there watching because you're always there to comment.
You don't want to know why?
You like it.
You want to know why? Because all the bridesmaids want to be part of them as well.
Exactly. Everybody's coming to ZTB.
You're wearing white? Not anymore.
No. Well, that's a whole different topic. Peter will hate you for Peter will hate you for life for this. He hates me only because I blocked him on Facebook, and that was years. Well, we also know someone else who actually did that and hates someone for blocking them.
Once again, I've said this before.
Lizard creatures.
Reptilians.
Facts don't give a flying fuck about your feelings. He can hate me all he wants. He won't be the first one. But I have the receipts and I have the evidence to back up my shit. He doesn't. And then, when the show was over, he says, good show. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe because...
Okay, Peter says, I could care... Pete, come in! Come on! Get in there!
Hey, Peter, bring your punk ass, bitch ass, fuck ass on this goddamn stream and face me!
You heard what he said?
You stupid, useless clit! God damn it, dude. You know what? Peter? Hey, Peter, you're the reason why tampons are out of stock because of the rise of pussies in this generation.
That is a roast that I don't think anyone can recover from. That is whoa, damn.
Bring it on, motherfucker! I dare you to try me. It's like I said, I'm going on my own terms with this. I took the time and liberty to get in contact with ZTB and help set this up to see if you would come along, but no, you're too fucking lazy.
That's how the stream started, guys. So, welcome.
And like I said, Peter, I try to handle this privately, but no. You're pulling the same shit as you're doing right now. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, I'm just going to go over some of the things that were said. And it just perplexes me. Like, here's one of the things that was said, and I have the timestamps. 4:16. Personally, I think maybe Nick had a sugar rush. What?
Now, I don't know if that was a troll comment or just not using your brains, but when I have a sugar rush, I don't say things like "you effing N-word," "you effing F-A-G-G," you know, I'm gonna murder you. You know, I don't say things like that.
You're gonna bring up, Russia and Ukraine and hope I get hit by a missile which has killed so many innocent civilians. What the fuck, dude? Or you cancer.
Then Peter, come in here. Like I'm telling you, you come to my panels all the time.
Hold on a second.
Why now?
Okay, first of all, once again, he's making up. First of all, he's talking like a fucking third grader. He's being, you know what he's being right now? He's being a fuck twat. There you are. You are a fuck twat. How about you be a man, grow some fucking balls, and not those massive pussy lips? Hmm? Oh my god! And yeah,
just love the jealousy.
What
Peter,
jealousy?
Peter,
what the fuck are you talking about, Peter? Are you talking out of your fucking ass again? You are stupid beyond belief. Yeah, you're too lazy and you're too tired. But no, I'm just gonna keep typing because I'm a fucking keyboard warrior. Pansy ass bitch. Fuck you, dude. You're a joke. You're a goddamn joke. History fucking repeats itself, ladies and gentlemen. And Peter, you ain't got shit on me. And so, anyways, after I was done with that goddamn lumpy, ugly, disgusting fallopian tube, he says maybe he was a little bit hyper or something like that. Maybe he had one or two many drinks, but it doesn't change the stuff that he did say. Then why would you say all of that to begin with? I don't get it. Can anybody explain this to me?
I don't drink on Friday nights. I usually drink the day before.
Here's what I'm getting at. The person who literally said what they said on that panel with Jordan Little is right on my panel right now, literally spilling his guts out and taking all whatever criticism that's coming his way. Yeah, but Peter, you're here defending the person who's right here on this panel. You're leaving Nick high out there to dry. Like, you're literally letting Nick take all the blows, and when it comes down to defending him, the time where you need to defend him, not on Chase's panel but on my panel, you're not here to do it.
You know why? Because he can't. Because he'll get fucked up the ass raw with no lube. That's what's gonna happen. Well, then again, he likes taking it that way because he's a bitch. Obviously, it shows. He asked Nick, do you seem a little bit off that night? I don't know, maybe you're hyper or something like that. Nick said no, he was in a good mood. So I don't know why he fucking sit down. Okay, and then he says this. When it comes down to it, I mean, everybody says some messed up stuff at times. Back then, it used to be different. You could say whatever you want. You could say racist, whatever, even during the freaking trash talk. I'm not kidding you. This is word for word. The freaking trash talking battles on Xbox. Back then, that was totally different. Nowadays, you can't. Oh, wow, people bash me. Yeah, I can care less. I have better people in my life. No, you're just running away from your problems.
Well, Peter, you don't have better things in your life because you're here, you're typing, you're replying. This is what I'm...
You beat me to it. I was like, you're here typing away because you're a goddamn bitch. You're a pussy whip. You're pussy wussy fuckface who doesn't want to come on here and face the truth.
My thing is, if you say something, you go to Chase's panel, you go to other people's panel, you go to Romy's Facebook page and try to call him out when he's talking with his aunt.
He didn't really call me out per se, but he was, like I said, he was trying to be the white knight, if you will. Yeah,
but why not white knight in a situation that's clearly about you? This situation is clearly involving you directly, not indirectly, directly.
Because he wants to hide behind a fucking keyboard. That's why.
And Nick, I mean, it's just he's not really being a good friend right now because you're here, you're taking all the blows because this is mainly about you and him. And he's supposed to be your close friend of mine. When Kevin's one of my close friends. When Kevin is going to antagonize, if I can make it, I'm there to actually help him out and try to do what I can. I'm not going to let him be berated like that. That's what a close friend does. But the fact that he's literally watching, I don't know, it's okay. The fact that he's literally watching you, Nick, and seeing what's happening, he's not there to speak up for you or to defend you, but he goes on Chase's panel because he knows that it's not going to be negative towards himself. It's going to be negative towards Romy, and he knows that it's going to go on that end. That's why he shows up there.
I won't say it was negative towards me, but there was a lot of things said that not only did not make any sense, but it was, I won't say blown out of proportion. It was just like, it was like a bunch of whataboutisms, if that makes any sense.
Nick, I have a question for you. ZTB will lot. What's the question?
And you know what?
Stupid one.
You know what? Between Nick and Peter, now I know which one has the fucking balls. I guess I know who's the bitch between that relationship. Peter. At least Nick showed up.
Yeah.
At least he's facing his fucking faults like a man.
Yep. Since this is my mess, I started this. I should have not said anything.
Hey, Peter, take some fucking notes.
Who has one of Sean? Peter, just get in here. This is just ridiculous.
Wait, who the hell?
Come on, Peter, get in.
I don't even know who the hell
I
Sean
regret
Hughes
it
is.
because I'll be honest,
Wait, me? So you all should just shut the fuck
not
up.
Said what I said,
Hey, Peter, for once in your life, talk without swallowing a goddamn kielbasa.
Oh, girl, I'll see you later.
Cherry, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, hon. But, like I said, ZTB, man, just, be under his apprentice, and he'll teach you how to be a pimp. And I mean that in a good way, not in the hustle way.
No, Cherry's my girl. She's my home girl. I always love her today.
I know.
Yeah.
I see the way I just listen. I'm just like, I was like, man, why does this guy release a vinyl record?
Some people say I should do ASMR, and I was thinking of that, but I was like, that's kind of weird.
Dude. kind of weird, yeah. It's funny that most of the people who do that stuff, they're like really gorgeous women. Yeah. No shit, it actually is. It's crazy.
People like that. Yeah, she does. She's my boo. No pun intended. Actually, pun intended.
That's actually clever. If you're wondering how I met CTV, I met him through Jordan and Jay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's a good buddy of mine. Okay. And he said another thing. I think you took what you said in the chat a little too much and you just overdid it. In reality, you don't hate. I mean, what's your feeling towards this? I'm like,
Peter, get in the ring with Roby Boy.
Yo, what is up?
You know what, girl?
Get in the ring.
Who is ratting out anyone, Daniel?
You are. You're ratting Nick out, and he's like your best friend, man. Like, it's sad that I had to see that. That's like if I ratted out Mason.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, get in the ring with Romy Boy. He's pulling out the steel chair right now. He's winning.
You see how I'm wearing a Doom shirt right now? I got the headache to where I just want him to pull out the super shotgun and just end my fucking misery. Good.
Hey, what's up, Romy Boy? Have we met?
Never.
Hey, have we ever met, Romy?
No, never.
You may have remembered me as Hiroshimaru. Well, I am that guy.
I'm like I said, I'm very in the dark in regards to many of the shit that goes on his ETB stuff for the most part. So,
hey, it's glad to have you. Man.
I just come on here, just to fuck with Jordan because he's my 2.0. So
guess what, DTV?
I noticed the similarity between you and Jordan. It's uncanny. Okay. It's like Jordan takes all. It's like either you take from Jordan or Jordan takes from you.
Oh no. Here's okay. The truth of the matter is, I am his inspiration.
I knew it. I knew it.
This is true, and I I'm not. I won't say I'm the sole purpose, but I am the biggest one. Jordan's biggest inspirations for him doing streams and for doing the Rant and Rant podcast.
Because it's like I'm speaking to like Jordan's God, if you will.
You know what? Okay, you know what Jay said.
No pun intended. Because
Jay
he's
said
religious.
to be a smart ass. He goes. Well, Jerome, you sound just like Jordan. I'm just like, you little fucker.
Oh no. For sure.
And I know he was drunk, but he was just fucking around though. He always busted my balls, you know. But
there we go. That's oh my god! I'm so happy to meet the origin of that. Because I'm like, why does Jordan always say that? And then I'm like, oh, there we go.
Get in the ring, Peter. Get in the ring.
But we're
where did it go? Oh yeah, you might notice this from Jordan. He stopped doing this, but you ever noticed this? Just watch, ready?
Whoa.
And now we know. Now we know.
Yes.
It's all there.
Hey,
It's all there.
UTV, I'm playing WWE 2K22 right now, and I'm looking at the customization options.
Oh, neat, nice.
Nice.
I've seen some people who are posting Love Live on here, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? In the anime community?
If you wonder why I wear the shades, because at times I look kind of awkward without it with my eyes. That's why I wear them. It's kind of like Batista. That's the same reason why he wore shades.
Dude, Batista's a badass with them shades, man.
And
welcome to Coda. I was gonna make a stream about Nick, but now he got ratted out. Well, Nick is here. Peter is the one that.
You know what? Yeah. Wait,
Peter is just being a bitch ass.
No, he is like, dude. I told you. You know what he is? He's a fuck twat.
Yep.
He's a fuck twat. That's all he is. He's a cunt-faced bitch.
Come on, Peter. You gotta get in the ring with the guy. He's beating you.
He's such a big. He probably takes more balls. He probably takes more balls to the face than a fucking catcher's mitt. The goddamn twat.
Damn.
Fuck.
I mean, geez, even James Ellsworth at this point will have more balls to come in here than you.
And you know the sad thing is, this motherfucker's older than me.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
How old are you, by the way, Romy, if I may ask?
Yeah, I think
Wait,
because
you're
I'm
30,
30. I'm 30, so yeah, I think Peter is probably like 40s something.
Yeah, Peter, this fucking old ass Oompa Loompa looking cocksucker doesn't have the balls to show up here. Oh no, you okay there? You okay?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. How funny your roast! It's funny how you roasted this guy, and yet he's not here.
No, he's here. Like I said, he's just
Ellsworth.
He's
Charlie.
just spooping, like fucking spying.
the way he types. I swear to God, he types like he's wearing fucking boxing gloves. Jesus Christ!
He's putting the glove. Hey, you know
Little
what's
Mac
funny?
from Smash.
Hey, you know what's funny, Romy? He never takes the gloves off.
Yep.
He never takes the gloves off.
Well, I'm gonna add Peter penis, and
No, don't call him that because he doesn't have one.
oh, and
The pussy
Yeah,
squad.
I think that's the highest I can add for now. And then after that, I'm gonna take someone else, and then I'm gonna replace.
I won't take up too much of your time.
Okay.
Peter penis eater. I actually. Oh my God, that should be a high Q.
I created that many a year ago. What is your name, Romy? This guy?
Yes.
I love you.
Aww! You're so cute!
He's echoing the same sentiment that I've been echoing about this guy for going on 7-8 years now.
Damn.
Oh my. Okay, so this is 7-8 years ago. So once again, what do we all learn here? History repeats itself.
Well, it's not. Yeah, well, it's never stopped. He's never stopped being Peter Gilmore, which isn't actually his real name. His real name is Peter Pompilio. He's really retarded, by the way. And
Damn.
no, he's very, very. Let me tell you. Like, you say one negative thing about him, even if you're just busting his balls, he's gonna hate you for life.
Oh no, he admitted
That's
this.
how he is.
He said that he gets offended really easily.
Yes, this is
And
very
and
true.
I was like, dude, grow some thick fucking skin.
Hey Brian, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just enjoying the show and just yeah.
Yeah, he
I'm
will
just
say some
enjoying
pretty
the shit.
visceral stuff to folks as well. He's not shy about threatening your family members, your babies, anything and
Well, that
everything.
explains why he felt sympathy for Nick, because he himself can relate to that because it's something that he had done previously to that. So that's
Well,
probably
Oh
why.
yeah,
I don't know if you can relate to that because
I'm hurting
Nick
for it, which
actually,
I never done in my life.
Can you not see
Well,
the full name I put in? I put Peter Penis Eater.
Oh, by the
Wait,
way,
wait.
I'm not eating Nick out or throwing him under the. Okay.
Why would
So
you
how-
eat?
Whoa, hey, I don't know.
He's not eating them out. That was
Wait,
a pretty
why?
fucking-
Does he look like a fucking Twinkie to you or something? What the fuck does it matter with you? You're talking about.
I mean,
you're
there's
talking
other.
about. You're talking about fucking
Well-
butt humping your cast, and then you're talking about eating
Oh
Nick
yeah,
out.
we
What the
brought
fuck is
that
wrong
up.
with you, dude?
I'm like, what
Twinkies
the
do have
fuck?
cream filling after all, so that's pretty telling.
I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You brought up
It's
that.
gonna be
It's like,
Hershey
oh,
filled though if you're eating someone out like that. Yeah.
what?
That is
Fuck
just.
that.
Ugh. Come on.
Come on, bro. What? On
But what
ZTV.
gotta
did Nick?
be like,
What did Nick
on.
do? That the reason I came in is because I want to know what Nick did. How
Well,
was
it's not
Nick-
really. It's not really about Nick. It's more so the fact that it was Peter going on Chase's stream and other people's panels, and I guess personally harassing Romy, saying that Romy is the shit starter, involving Nick saying what he had to say about to him. You know,
Wait,
he's
now-
basically he's justifying what Nick said by saying, well, maybe if you hadn't made that joke, that Nick wouldn't have say that. But here's the thing. Just a couple of, I think, 2 months ago, involving the situation, the intervention of Nick, Peter was defending me and Romy about the situation that Nick had said. Peter literally said what Nick said was uncalled for. So I want to know what sparked the change of heart that will allow him to suddenly decide to say Romy is to blame and not Nick
Yeah.
being the one in fault.
I enticed him by saying an Atari 2600 video game joke. I'm not kidding. He
Oh,
blames
Jesus.
me because I made an Atari video game joke.
What?
Oh, I remember now. Okay, so you made that joke, and then Nick got very upset at you and said some nasty things, right?
Yeah, that's what
The
happened.
thing, it wasn't even an
Okay.
offensive joke. I think Nick just took it the wrong way, but what came out of Nick's mouth was just
Oh,
completely
it was
just
it was the fucking worst.
yeah.
But you know
yeah,
what?
yeah, I remember now. Okay. I mean, Nick, I mean, damn, bro, you go off on some Peter-like tangents. I have to fucking admit.
But Nick actually showed up and he faced his faults like a
And-
man.
Oh
unlike
yeah, sure,
Peter,
yeah, that's admirable
who
and
is-
all.
Unlike Peter, whose asshole is so loose, it's dragging on the ground like fucking bubblegum to
Oh
where
no,
the
I
whole
understand.
Incredible Hulk
Other
fisted
than
him.
welcome, man.
Man, this guy got some. He got some fucking roasting jokes.
Nick needs
for
to grow
days.
thick skin if a harmless video game joke set him off as bad as Cobra.
And he knows that.
Oh yeah, yeah. You want to talk about grammar? Go
I
talk
don't-
to Cobra Commander.
I don't even know who that is. So
Don't say
Let's
name
go
out.
take him out.
The good
Well-
old YDC, gotta love it. A bunch of drama.
Wait. You know what? Hey, hold on a second. Wait, YDC? That's what you are. You dumb cocksucker.
I mean, he's 18, but he acts like a 5-year-old Cobra Commander.
He's
I'm
not gonna.
talking-
I just wanted to come in and inform you. I know I put it in the chat already. He's not gonna join this show. He's not.
But technically he
considers
is
this-
because he's still replying in the
in the
live
chat.
chat. So
Well, I mean, like physically inside of the show where you could hear his voice. He probably won't do it. He enjoys just hearing his name mentioned. It's the only
Oh,
attention he gets
boy.
during the day. And
Dude,
trust me, he will
he
not.
was-
But what more better
This is
attention
what he
than to
does.
actually make your debut in the
Trust
flesh?
me.
Exactly.
With
It's
the live
just
chat.
the way he does
Look-
things. ZTV,
look
it's
right
just
here.
the way he does
He
things.
was the first one to. You can't see it anymore because whenever he goes live, the live
Yeah, it
chat
gets overwritten. Yeah.
goes over it.
Mhm.
Thank you. The script. He was the first fucking one.
I
Yep.
thought maybe I could entice him into coming in, but
Shit,
my
ain't gonna
powers
work.
only go so far.
But Peter,
Yeah,
here's the thing: you're taking part in the drama, and actually, you were part of the drama to to begin with.
You're the
so
one that
you went to Chase's stream and brought drama with bringing Romy's name into it.
You're the one that wanted to instigate bullshit when you open your fucking mouth up and spew out some bullshit. And here I am calling your stupid ass out. But no, you're just gonna go and run like the bitch that you are.
Damn.
Oh, and by the way, if you can't handle the heat, why are you in the kitchen?
Because
Why?
that's where they keep the litter box.
I mean,
Oh, damn.
Litter box.
I mean, you have been burnt so many times I lost count.
You know what? I wouldn't say litter box because remember that's already an insult to Cass, and he's already proven that before.
Oh,
Well,
damn.
that's the thing.
Oh, damn. That's
Yeah,
damn.
Oh,
Kinda what I
too
was-
Shit.
soon, motherfucker!
Oh, damn. I can't. Oh, damn. That burned. That hurts. That hurts.
Damn.
That's what I was kind of insinuating.
That's probably going to be the only pussy you will
thanks for the
ever get,
clarification.
sadly. You sick fuck.
Did he really molest a cat? Is this
No, what he said, he tried to
where
make
did this
an
story come
analogy.
from?
He made an analogy. He goes, well, if
Oh.
I went on in RAPE, my cat, does that make me a bad guy?
Of course
Yeah, it does.
dude.
You're a barbaric
What the
human being.
Was he trying to be funny?
I don't know. I don't know if he was trying to be funny or not. It's just like, why would you talk about that? That's not even funny or insightful. It's just
No, it's
fucking
well,
wrong.
it's retarded, is what it is, right?
Well,
Am I
that's
allowed
an
to
insult.
use that word
Well,
here?
Well, good. I mean,
well,
I
here's
think.
the thing. I'm the smartest potato, and that's an insult to me.
I mean, if you think about it, it's both fucked up and retarded.
It's stupid as fuck. I mean, Peter, how can you go on this far in life with the way that you are? How is that possible?
Well, trust me when I tell you.
You
we
can
hasn't
expect a
went that
30-minute
far.
response video from Peter that will include him talking about what day it is and him going on tangents about his miserable life.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would like
That is
I would like him
correct.
to go on tangent here so he can defend himself.
Exactly.
He will not.
Nick
do
is
it.
here
This is how I
taking
know.
all the licking, and then Peter is there on the sidelines, just bombing
You
and
know
weaving,
what?
like
You know what? Hey,
This is how I know this YWC Records person is a YWC veteran. He's been
know
here
what?
for a while because everything he said is spot on about
oh,
Peter.
let
for
me.
sure.
I'll stop. I'll stop sharing.
Well, not the YWC user. I'm just saying the community as a whole sucks.
Let me say, you know what? I'm glad this stream exists. You know why? Because from this day forward, whenever you see Peter or Killer or Demon 6, it's like, oh, look, there's fucktwat. There goes Romy's bitch.
Damn.
God dang,
can't
Roman.
recover from that one. That
You'll never recover from it.
Exactly.
Oh, he's not
So
going to.
fucking
He's
take
gonna
it.
hate you for life.
Good.
Hey, Romy, excuse me, Romy, they should put you on the mic, man, because you're roasting the fuck out of it.
No, you know what's
You
happening?
tried
I'm donkey fucking his throat. That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh damn!
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god!
Yep.
That is
All the
just
orifices
damn.
have been fucking penetrated by this man here, Peter. You need to do something.
Oh my fucking god! He misspelled fucking cock.
Cack. Cack.
No, he does that on purpose. That's a reference to old school YWC in relation to Sean's View Entertainment.
Yeah, he
Sean's
does
View
say that.
Entertainment pronounces cock as cack. For
Peter,
whatever reason.
Peter, you are a good reason. This is Peter is the reason why I'm sterile.
Oh Jesus, that was too much information, brother.
Oh, you missed it. It happened. He said it earlier.
I said it.
That's like,
Well,
come
I mean,
on,
shit, no need for condoms, I guess, right?
Witness.
get in the ring with Romy boy. It's you and him.
But I don't like. I like. Is it? I'm,
You're hardly phasing me. Says the one behind a fucking keyboard, bitch. Show your ass up on here. Let's go, motherfucker. What are you afraid of?
Yes.
Get in the ring.
I'll tell you what, if he comes in here, I'll go backstage.
Honestly, you might as well.
And to think that I actually, because I was very disturbed by what Nick had said. I'm gonna be honest with you, but here's the thing. And at this rate, I feel a little bit of guilt for Nick. Nick is here taking the blow. Peter, you're here in the live chat.
Yes,
Like it's just,
Yeah. Exactly.
it's like
Like, I'm starting to slowly feel
Dude,
better.
you're ratting your own best friend now. You're ratting your
He's
own best
taking the
friend.
What an
blow
effing
and
waste
Peter's
of time
giving a
was it,
blow.
AZT? Actually, it wasn't, because
No.
now what
Right.
happened here is that now you're put in the forefront. Everyone is watching. They're seeing it, and they're and Romy is right
Booty.
now exposing you for the hypocrisy that's happening.
Booty, he did the same fucking thing 3 months ago. The reason
That's
I
my
call him
nickname, by the way. I
His nickname
embrace
is
it.
ZTB. Zap that booty.
Zap
I
that
call him-
booty. Yeah, it fits.
That's
on
what
now.
it stands for.
Yeah, it fits.
Oh,
I always wondered.
It fits.
same.
Yeah, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna
Makes
look like
sense.
Zeus. He's gonna look like Zeus, like, fuck you. I'm dicking Aphrodite.
Hey, Peter, if you could hear my voice right now, listen. If you come in here, Nick's gonna leave, and I promise you, I will mute myself, and I won't even interject, not one bit.
Hey, Nick, I'm
It'll
going to
just
say
be you versus Romy Boy, and that's it.
Like Daniel
He's not gonna
had-
show up because, like I said, he's a miserable fuck twat. Romy's, his nickname, fuck
Basically,
twat,
bitch
Romy's
ass.
bitch. Romy's bitch, the fuck twat. There you go.
Hey Nick, you're a warrior. You're a true warrior at the end of the day. What
Yeah.
your boy
Yeah.
here doing is ratting you out, man. And he's using you as a human carcass at this point.
You're leaving Nick high and dry, more drier than your fucking pussy, Peter.
Oh,
Exactly.
Oh my god, this guy is fucking.
Man, fuck
Something
this motherfucker, dude.
dude.
He's older than me. He should be from the generation where if you got in trouble, you took your ass whooping like a man.
You might as
I
well-
agree.
That's where the belt came out and shit, man.
And I'm 24, and I'm like, I could have especially get manned up with this shit.
Come on, Peter.
Booty, I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna need some booty
I'm
after this.
taking this.
Peter, help me.
Man.
Bitch
I think
ass.
you may. It's Friday night.
No.
Right
think-
here. It's right here, man. The ring's
Oh,
right there.
wait, look who's in the chat, CTV.
Oh, it's
Look who's in the chat.
reptilian.
Reptilian.
Somebody's letting say our words now.
You're
This stream's not
reptilian.
even about him. And see how the lizards just keep coming in, crawling on the floor, and then trying to climb up to you.
Yep.
He's here to call out Will. That's why he's here.
If
Call
Peter
me out.
represents the
Who's
human life,
calling me
I'd rather
out?
be a fucking reptile.
Who's
Hey,
calling me out and for what
Arthur,
reason?
Arthur's calling me out. I don't know why.
You don't
but-
have a
okay,
chance
well,
of saying that.
I
'cause
know
you're the one
why.
that's has to be a
Well, he's
pedophile.
more than welcome to call me out.
You know
You
what's
can
funny?
tell me in private chat, Will, what happened.
You know what's funny? Sage. He
Nothing
called out-
happened.
Sage called out
Then
Peter 3
what's
months
going
ago,
on?
and he never showed up. Wow.
I didn't say
Hey,
anything. Did I say anything negative about Arthur? I didn't. I just
And
found out
I
I
information
don't know why Arthur
that I
popped
wasn't.
in here just to say demon. I mean, that's just stupid. I mean, but then again, that's
I
natural
just-
for him.
Yeah,
I
'cause
just
he's
found out
reptilian.
information
That's
from
stupid.
people on this panel here
So,
that I wasn't too happy with, and I decided to sever ties with him. You know, much like I did with Peter Gilmore back in the day, and now he's upset because, well, fuck, man, I can't be associating myself with people who are in favor of pedophilia and all this shit. I can't be doing that shit. So
True
Hey,
story.
not
I
everybody's
don't know what
gonna
he's
be-
upset about. But if he
Hey.
wants to come in and voice his opinions, then I'm assuming he's free to do so, correct?
that's what I want to know, Pink-eyed. Why is he
Hey,
here? We
hey.
never talked to him, so
Not everybody's gonna be your friend, Peter. We're gonna lose friends. You're gonna gain some. You're gonna lose some. That's how the world works. Not everybody wins their battles. You gotta deal with losses and casualties at the same time, Peter.
I've been
It's all-
losing
But
friends
it's
and finding
casualties that he
peace.
brought in his own accord. Like,
And honestly,
you know?
that sounds like a fair trade of me.
You know, it's true that he had, speaking of demons, yeah, Peter does have some demons in him. It's because he was fucked like a slut and got cream pie multiple times. So, it makes
oh my
sense.
goodness, that is just wow, damn.
Even more punishment to the orifices. Jesus.
Jeez, Peter, how are you gonna recover from all this wreckage?
He's not going
Gonna
to.
need a lot of ice packs.
This is like movie popcorn burn. Like it's just.
There's a lot of impacts
he'll
after
never
this.
recover, to be honest.
Wait,
The
who's
power
this?
level-
Hold on.
He's probably,
Hold on.
you know what he's doing right now? He's probably at the convenience store buying the rest of the tampons because he figured out how bunch of a
And the
pussy he really
lube.
is.
And the fucking
Well, here's
lube.
the thing, Peter. In a situation, that's the best thing you can do in
That's it.
situation
That little
like
shit is
this.
expelled.
Take the command.
Arthur,
Oh, Mr. Rapper's in the chat?
Yeah, the
Oh,
arcade.
shit.
Who's next? DW
Only
coming in the
in my
chat.
basement once.
Tricky,
That's
what's
it.
going on?
Mr. Ratbird. What's up, Mr. Ratbird? I hadn't seen you in a while.
I have a feeling
He's
more
probably
Arthur
too busy
are gonna
fucking
come in like
Peter.
You know what? I have an idea. What if you know what? If I leave, will Peter show up on the panel?
I bet
It's
you he
possible.
will.
It's
I don't know
possible.
exactly.
test it out.
I don't know exactly. Reptilian, why are you here about coming on my panel, literally starting shit? Like, no one is talking about you, and you're literally here talking on my live chat, talking shit. I just don't get it. Don't you have a stream to talk about how much you support pedophilia? Like, you can easily
Exactly.
do that and go on Twitch and rant about how everyone is evil because they don't condone your sick tendencies. I mean, you can do that.
I can answer that for you. ZT, I can answer that for you. You want to know why he's truly here? Because something caught his interest on your stream, so he had to come over here to do it. And probably COVID told him. Because that's his little messenger. They're both lizards, so...
Mm-hmm.
I'm not interested in coming on the effing panel. I'm just an observer. But no, you're more than just an observer. You're actually a partaker.
He's
You're
the topic of conversation.
Chicken
That's-
shit,
Yeah.
bitch.
You're
But
literally
like I
replying
said, guys,
and
he's not
yeah.
gonna join. He's not gonna join. Trust me.
It's gonna be a bitch ass.
He loves the attention right now. He likes hearing his name mentioned. It makes him feel like a star.
It strokes his ego.
Yeah. And I hate to say that I hate to give this guy any type of credit for the shit he said to me over the past couple months, but he's right. It strokes his ego.
Yep.
Did you know that Peter grew up on a chicken farm because such a pussy, he knows how to raise a cock.
Oh!
Damn, that's wow. I gotta steal that one of these days. I'll give credits to I give credit to you later when I use that.
5% royalties.
Will do.
I got nothing on this guy. This guy's
Hey, Romy.
he's went through the whole Jerry Lawler book of fucking roasting motherfuckers.
Hey, Romy.
Were you gonna ask me something just now?
All hail Peter, the new OG puppet master.
You know what? You know what? You know, a bitch and a puppet have something to come. They have something big going up their ass.
Damn.
Oh, got him. Got him.
What the
Nipples are so sensitive and pointy.
They just stick out like sticks.
Got him.
That's some third degree. Yeah, that's some third degree burn kind of roasting. I can't.
Breeze. That's like getting hit.
Hospital
with a
can't
spin
save you from that.
ball.
No, it's more like getting impaled by a steak.
About to hit the fourth.
Love shoving up his ass.
Come on, man. I have never seen
pictures of Pete and Pete in the private chat. Is that Nickelodeon show?
What?
For Peter, you know what? For Peter, you know what the difference between hungry and horny is? It's where he sticks the cucumber.
Oh!
Damn.
He's gonna be hungry.
Now I know where Jordan gets his insults from. It's starting to make sense. I'm gonna tell Jordan later. I know where you got it from.
Jordan, I'm so sorry.
I'm not getting involved, Peter.
But you kind of are involved.
You know what? Wait, I don't care
it.
for the, and I don't need
He
the
dragged
attention.
you
I'm
into
getting
it.
wrestling. I'm getting wrestling news. No one even knows about before Mel's over. Okay, Dave. Wait, so you're Dave Meltzer of the YWC. Okay.
Your Dave Meltzer sucks.
Okay, what are you gonna suck? Are you gonna suck the Young Bucks' cock while you're at it, or finger Kenny Omega's asshole?
Kenny
You
Omega.
dumb shit.
They kissed Dave Meltzer's fucking
See, now
ass.
that's where I draw the line. When somebody talks trash about Kenny Omega, I have to step in.
Oh, I wasn't talking trash. Just saying because Dave Meltzer loves Kenny Omega.
Okay, Dave Meltzer.
No.
Well, Kenny Omega is in his pocket. That's
Hey
why.
Nick, why are you here? Why are you here on my live chat, Arthur? Like really, for real. What's your purpose? What's the purpose?
I'm becoming a man,
That was another.
to deal with a situation like
I think
this.
he's angry at me.
You know,
Because
Like it's not
Nick,
even about you. It's about
Because
Peter. It's
Nick-
about Romy. It's about Nick.
exactly.
I mean, Kenny Omega, that's fine. I just don't like him because of the stuff he did in Japan and him being in his pocket. I don't like
Look,
that.
at least Nick, Nick's not like Peter being a fucking vagina-faced turd bitch and he won't show up.
And that goes for anybody else that likes Kenny Omega.
Oh, I've seen Kenny Omega in a lot of great matches. Like,
I love Kenny Omega.
That's what I believe, Jester. He wants the clout in the bad ways possible.
Arthur wants the cloud.
Kazuchika Okada 2, that's like one of the greatest matches I've ever seen.
Nick knows
Yeah,
people
every
I
match
trained
with
with.
Okada
Wink,
is
wink.
fucking fantastic. Him versus Pac was fucking fantastic. Him versus Hangman Page was fantastic. I don't know why he
Shingo
gets the hate.
Takahashi, that's another one. I love Shingo Takahashi.
You watch New Japan.
Wait. Bring up what Arthur said
Bonus
before saying I
points.
need
I
help.
don't really pay too much on indie stuff. I used
This
to.
is what he said, Nick.
I need help.
Well, New
You're
Japan is an indie. That's like the WWE of Japan, bro.
Freaking gulag.
Arthur needs help anyways. He doesn't have
Arthur,
the right to say
you
it.
made a stream about saying that anyone doesn't support your pedophilic habits, they're going to the pits of hell. I think you're of no person should be calling anyone saying that they need any help when you deserve to be in the slammer for literally saying that pedophilia is okay.
On
Thank you,
Discord,
Arthur.
and I tell you, it's like a fucking gulag. There's
You know,
no fun.
You should take the two Brians with you, the Brian O'Brien duo.
did you know about Peter? Okay, there's 8 planets in our solar system, right? Well, after I got done with Peter's...
Pluto's not a planet, guys. Just
Well,
remember that.
if you're old enough, it used to be 9.
Well, Peter...
Now it's a
there's-
moon.
Now, Peter, there's
Yeah.
only 7 planets because after what happened to Uranus...
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, that was a little under the nose. Yeah, I'll admit that. That was a little cheesy, but still.
Oh,
Another orifice penetrated.
hey, Peter, how many stem packs is that? Is that 20? Or was that 30?
Motherfucker needs more than a Z-Pack.
Peter, you need to come in here and defend yourself.
Is this Eric Melendez? Arthur is no Peter no, this is not Eric Melendez. This is Cobra. Arthur is no Peter Quench.
That's Cobra.
Quench your thirsts. Yeah, that's definitely Cobra. The spelling makes sense.
Pedophile CTV.
He spells his words wrong. He makes it sound so obvious, too.
Yeah, he called you a pedophile and a terrorist. ZTV.
Wait, he's a terrorist.
With what proof?
Exactly, there's no proof.
What proof? Other than fabrication?
I sent you the link of the stream in your DM
bullshit.
ZTV.
Zap that booty. I
Oh,
can't.
no. Booty's not a pedo. I showed him my birth certificate. I turned 18 that day.
No, that name is fucking odd. That's clever. That's clever as fuck.
It was like I said, the way he was like, he's like smooth, calm, collective. How he talks to the ladies, I'm just like, zap that booty. That's it.
It's
How many
true.
people in their lives have had their booties electrocuted?
Okay, Eric, he is a pedophile. Shut
He's-
the fuck up.
He's a real life Shazam.
I've been told to do ASMRs. I haven't did it yet, but
Oh my God,
I
you
thought it
make a
was
fortune.
weird. But yeah,
Bro, get lost. Nobody wants you here, to be honest.
Cobra Commander, do you have to go to G.I. Joe? I mean, your show started.
G.I. Joe!
Oh, and by the way, your friend Star-Lord, he's making the real Star-Lord look bad, just like you with Cobra Commander.
So ZTV,
Tried it.
I guess my work here is done.
I think you've done enough, and the burning was simply a satanic cess fest. With what we saw,
It
it was.
explains why Satan showed up early. He was just like,
He was like, "Damn,
He's
I'm
like,
glad
man,
I
my
showed up for
pitchfork-
this."
I was like, man, my pitchfork can't cause those degree burns.
Like, how can
So
you
Peter says, just like Nick is owned up to my past and apologize. If people can't understand that, oh well, I'm more focused on my life than you. No, I don't think so, because you're here.
Up to your past? No, you keep doing the same stupid shit over and over. You ain't apologizing for shit, especially when you keep repeating it. Your apologies mean fucking dick, which you would know because you suck on them.
I think ZTB mentioned it earlier, like the person that does things repetitively expecting a different result is a psychopath. That's what he is.
That's the definition of insanity. Am I correct? It's someone who does the same thing but expects a different outcome.
Yeah.
Has anybody played Far Cry 3? There you go.
I mean, I don't get why people get mad at me for so many years for having my opinions on Kenny. It's like, guys, I'm not gonna like everybody in wrestling. I'm not like that.
That's all right. You don't have to like Kenny.
No,
Who's your favorite wrestler? Who's your favorite wrestler?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
My
All right.
favorite
Well, shit.
was The Rock, Kane,
The Rock?
Undertaker.
Okay.
Just wait until tomorrow morning.
Louis.
I got another favorite, and I got another favorite. What was his name? Tajiri. He was my favorite. Tajiri.
Tajiri's cool. I'm not the biggest Kane fan on the planet, but I'm not gonna hate somebody else and make fun of them because they're a Kane fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's the difference.
Peter.
That's all.
You're not even
Like,
sorry.
I came here to have a conversation with homie.
I like Tajiri. I thought Tajiri was cool.
Who else did I like? Brian Kendrick was another favorite of mine. He's always been my favorite.
He's all right.
Paul London. Dang it. Hurricane. And then I got the new talents. I got, let's see.
So, see, you're a fan of some of the vanilla midgets as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Kevin Nash.
Not a bad thing after all.
Walter.
Psychopath, okay, very well. Who kept calling me a P-do for years.
A P-do?
A P-do.
P-do for years.
He's afraid if he spells it the right way, then,
Well, YouTube
or whatever.
Well, then just do it. Just do it like this. Watch, just like.
Well, I have said that, and I stand by that.
I don't know.
Arthur, shut the fuck up.
No, before we go,
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Before I go, I'll say
I've
one
not
thing
ever
about
backed
Peter.
off that stance.
Hold on,
So,
Will.
I mean,
let me just let
go
Peter.
ahead.
Not Peter.
Okay, I'm just gonna say one thing about Peter, and I'll let him go. Yeah, Peter. Yeah, you're all bark, but no bike. If your penis was a dragster, no, if penis was a car, it'd be a dragster because it finishes
here
under
comes
4
another one.
seconds.
I left by accident. God damn it.
I hate that button that sits inside of your phone.
Oh my
It says leave when I'm actually looking at the chat.
Hold on, guys. Romy want to say something real quick.
Go ahead, Jerome.
So, take care, everybody, and for Peter, so long, Romy's bitch. You
And
fuckwad.
Romy, I hope here we can bury the hatchet, move on,
Well, it's like I said, you need to teach your friend how to grow some fucking balls. Because he obviously doesn't have any.
Exactly.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for coming here, Romy, and thank you for the jokes and the roasting and everything else. Well, I guess that's it. I don't want to drag on the panel, but I'm glad things were said. TDC was here patiently. Welcome, TDC.
Hey, you're
Hello.
ending? Wait,
He's the
did you ending it? Because I sent my girlfriend a link if she's interested.
Vamster showed up too late. She showed up too late. She's gonna tell her have to watch it post because.
Yeah, and I love my girl. Young Garrick Battle. What?
Oh
What?
Nah, cringe.
Fake information because Hero. In case you didn't know, dude. Dark Horse and I are talking. He hasn't blocked me yet. I mean, sure. It may look like I'm being too friendly on will, but I'm not. I'm just being cordial.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you here. I haven't said this before. I'm going to say it to you now. You're going to have to stop making your decisions based on other people's approval and start making your decisions based on what you want. So whatever you want is whatever you need to do. You shouldn't feel like... Yeah, you shouldn't feel like the other person's approval should be gearing towards your decisions, because that's not, you're an adult, you're not a child, and he's not your father. No offense to him, but he's not your dad, and even if he was, you're a grown man.
I know that. He knows that. I told him that before.
So you're gonna have to, if he blocks you, then let him block you. But that's just what it is, And what's up, twin? What's going on?
I've dealt with it before when we had issues and he blocked me for a week. Did I make a video? No, I did not make a video, because honestly, when you block me, it's like whatever. I mean, I do my own thing. If people block me, that's just like whatever,
Well, you just got wisdom dropped on you, man.
Well, it's the same wisdom I have to go through every fucking day.
But you need to apply it like regularly, like you really need to apply it, and just don't be bothered by that. If someone wants to block you, then okay, let them block you. It doesn't change your character. It doesn't change who you are. You know?
not even know what goes on behind the scenes between me and these people. I have my conversation, and if they block me, I say whatever. I said whatever. I mean, I just don't make a video. I don't even do anything. I let my actions speak for itself. My words do not determine that. My actions do. And I'm accountable.
Peter says, I never made a vid on you, Dano, after I blocked you, wink.
Kind of did.
Peter needs to just get out the chat right now.
You kind of did. You took up for Adam, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So... honestly, like, if people get mad at me for being cordial and just being neutral, because I don't feel like yelling. I've already did my yelling today, or yesterday, when I ran it on the people profiting off Scott Hall's death and shit. Do you really think I came here to rant and rave right now?
No.
No pun intended.
No. And my rants are entertaining because I've been doing it since 2013. Because a friend told me when I told him when I started this YouTube channel. He told me, because I didn't had any ideas, he just gave me feedback. He said, well, honestly, Daniel, I see you as a ranter. And I said, well, I've always ranted a lot. I've always done my commentaries and thoughts. So I did it. And then I was deciding rather to be a backyard wrestling fed as well. That was another thing. But then I was like, well, we don't have the equipment, so that's going to be impossible.
Exactly, Jester. That's how I feel. If people block you just for simply saying hello to someone, then be like, okay, well, I guess you're a fake friend then. Because I'm not gonna deal with people who are just gonna be toxic like that. I dealt with that in high school. I don't need to deal with that in as my adult life. Like, I'm not gonna deal with that. Like, I'm not.
Well, here's the thing.
Really annoying.
If here's the thing. This is how I feel about it, right? That shows that person has an agenda and you're a pawn in their game. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you had a conversation with that guy? Well, then, it was like my Coke and Pepsi thing. I had to sit back and take a little, step back and reevaluate how I feel about certain things. And I did that. That's why me and Dan have the relationship that we have right now. That's why I have the relationship with a lot of people that I have, because I had to reevaluate that thought process. You know what I mean?
But not everybody has that thought process.
I know. And I can't force them to have it either. But I don't know. Just be prepared. Look, I'm not your fucking best buddy. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean I can't come in here and be civil with you. I'm not looking to gain anything from this. I'm not. No. I'm just here to partake in the conversation.
Cordial, like what people like to use that word recently.
Sure.
Cordial.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's all.
Honestly, I didn't feel like yelling. I just wanted to come in here and have my fun, like I've always done, because that's what I use this platform for anyway.
Well, I'm just going to let you know, Hiroshi. I'm going to let you know from my perspective. Had you been this way before, we'd have probably not had any fucking issues at all. Instead of coming in and then going straight to insults and all that shit, we probably wouldn't have ever had a fucking issue. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Usually the smart thing to do is, and I'm not trying to. Usually the smart thing to do is just.
I'm actually drinking cream soda. Okay, don't judge me.
Cream soda.
Calling in the conversation. So I thought,
Ain't nothing wrong with cream soda.
You're
It's
shielding.
part of the Zap That Booty.
Zap the booty.
Yeah.
Basically,
ZTB could be the fucking name of a soda brand. Now that I think about it,
It can,
soda.
yeah.
You know what?
ZTB soda. It'll make your ass tickle.
But
Zap
Peter,
it. Cream, yes, George.
Hey,
ZTB Crush.
Peter, you just basically made Nick
I love it. ZTB Crush.
a sacrificial lamb at this point, and that's sad that I had to say that because Nick actually was a warrior and took his stand, but you didn't. I don't get that, man. He's your friend, but you ratted him out and used him as a human carcass, as a human shield at this point.
Wow. That's just what Peter does.
Peter is constantly talking crap in the live chat and not doing crap
Oh,
about
but
it.
I don't care about this YouTube.
I can defend my friend, but here's the thing, Peter. I can defend myself, to be honest.
He's got,
for me all the
balls. He's got. How old
Understand.
are you? Hey Nick, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to be specifically get a number, but if you don't feel like it, just tell me if you're an adult or what. How old are you? How old are you, Nick?
What?
How old are you?
Nick's 65.
29.
Okay.
Huh?
29.
Then why
I know,
why is Peter taking up for a 29-year-old when this 29-year-old could take up for himself?
Yes, exactly. I mean, he's my friend, but there are times where I'm trying to find the word, like I want to.
Here's the thing. This is what I'm trying to say is that with all this in concern, and Jerome Latimer is here, and the fact that Nick showed up, and Nick was the one who actually said those, derogatory, completely borderline, psychopathic things that came out of his mouth. At least Nick was there to literally come in there and speak his cause and go straight to the individual whom he said it to. Peter, however, was talking to Chase, and there was a lot of smack talking about Jerome Latimer, and what was happening was that when it was time for him to come in the live chat, stop it. When it was time for him to come to the live stream, he didn't show up, and that was the unfortunate part.
I'm going back to my typical profile, or better yet, everybody.
Okay, I can stick up for whomever I want, Daniel, no matter the age. So STFU, you're in your 20s too, DF.
He does have a point. It doesn't matter what the age is if you want to stick up for somebody. I've seen. I mean, what type of argument is that? So, like, let's say you're a teacher in school, right? And there's a fight going on in the fucking schoolyard, and it's like three kids beating on one kid. What are you supposed to do? Just watch out. I can't defend you because that doesn't make any sense.
But here's the thing, it's not like that.
Well, Peter, I hope you get your life. I hope you get your life in order, because we were trying to get your life together here, but you didn't show up to get your life. So now,
And besides, people who do that are yes men, and I blacklist the fuck out of yes men. If you're a yes man and you got all your hired thugs sitting behind you, that's not going to work in my one-on-one invitationals. You're going to be on by yourself, and if you fucking phone a friend, I'm banning your fucking friend out.
Here's the thing, you guys don't.
You were a yes man to Dark Horse, and I had to tell you, you don't have to be. You're free. No, because you were scared about what he would think, and I'm telling you, you don't have to be scared. Just do you and have fun.
Dude, I'm not scared. If he blocks me, so what? I've dealt with the block.
But you could hear it in your voice, and it's happened to you before. I've seen you brought to tears because you were worried about their opinions.
Maybe because I have a heart.
I've seen it. I know you do. And you want to be friends with everybody, right? That's what you want to do.
Not really.
Not really?
Can I say something really quick?
Go ahead, Chief.
It's the internet, and you cannot be friends with everybody. You just can't.
It's impossible to be friends with
Oh,
everybody
now
when
you want to show up.
yeah.
That's not
Now you
Peter. Who
want to
the
show
fuck
up.
is? Who
Hey,
the
that's
fuck
tricky.
is
It's
that
not the
guy?
real Peter. It's Tricky.
No,
I was gonna say, who the fuck is that guy?
it's Shark fan.
Well, it's not Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, hang on.
I mean, honestly, who cares about what people think? If they think a certain way about me, oh, you're
All
just
right.
as
Well, you could hear it in your voice, man.
I'll get rid of that.
oh, I'm just a fucking weirdo.
You could
You
hear
know
it
what?
in your voice, Hiroshi.
Well, that's because I have to put up with this shit. It's kind of in my voice. So I mean, what
You
do you
don't
want
have
me
to
to?
put up. You don't have to. Yeah, but you don't have to put up with anything. That's what he's trying to tell you, man. Just be your own man. Be a
I mean, I
man,
hear
bro.
voices in my head like
You're a
Randy Orton.
grown-ass man.
I hear voices in my head like Randy Orton almost.
Oh, fuck. Then you might go want to get that checked out.
Now let me not sing.
Sorry for my appearance, by the way. I just got out of the shower.
No, it's all Gucci, fam. We don't care.
Yeah.
It's all Gucci.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, like, it's like, who the fuck cares? You want to fucking get mad at me for liking a certain thing? Well, that's your fucking problem, not mine.
There you go. See, now you're speaking my language.
I like the username change.
Thanks. That's the point. Like, honestly, it's like.
Oh no,
creating-
I was referring to Tricky with the dickhead.
Oh,
Thank you, man.
it's funny. Yeah, it's just like.
YWC asks, what are your guys' thoughts on Dark Horse's recent video about what's going on? I didn't see his
I
recent
agree with
video.
it. Honestly, I agree with
Seen
it.
tidbits.
I,
Which one? There's been a couple.
I didn't see it because I don't watch Dark Horse's stuff, nor do I even know what his YouTube channel is. So
For me, I have no problem with Hammer
There was
Don't
one
Run.
talking about Daniela, and then and Chayton, and then there was another one about what the fuck was it? Did it have to do with the Ukraine situation of Vladimir Putin? Yeah, something along those lines.
I have no problem with Dark Horse personally, so that's just one thing. But what I don't like is, when people try to block you because you're talking. It's just, to me, that's like some high school stuff, and I'm over that. I'm 30, and listen, I'm done. Like, that's been 15 years ago, and I'm through with that. That's happened in 2008. And frankly, I'm just like, I'm done with the whole, siding with this, siding with that. For me, it's like, hey, Sexy Slim, what's going on? Yes, it's been a while. Yeah.
You're supposed to broaden the horizon, not narrow it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why it's a Coliseum. It's an open event, like a Roman-esque
I don't
kind of
really
event.
like Slim much. I just think she's fake. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, she's here.
I think she's fake, and then she goes and when I say the truth about somebody or something, she gets mad at me over it. It's like, well, it's the truth.
I
and
mean,
got my
she's gonna, the truth and your truth is two different things, because the truth is only something that can be easily confirmed by a worldwide audience that everyone can see. Like, for instance, the sky is blue during the daytime, so that's the truth, right? So that's someone everyone can observe. Oh,
Who's the she?
Oh, Sexy Slim. She just showed up here.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is.
And the thing of it is that, listen, everyone has their own opinion. Everyone has their own deposition. And I think that there's not going to be a lot of people that's going to agree with what you have to say, Hero, and that's another thing. And I told you about that. There's going to be people that's going
to... it's kind of hard to debate me when I kind of have the facts to back up my claims.
And you're entitled, absolutely, Hero. You're entitled to your facts. You're entitled to your belief. You're entitled to your views.
I'm full of discrimination. You can't...
Oh, no, Sexy Slim is all Gucci. Let me tell you something. I am not bugging you out or trying to push you out or anything. You're all welcome here to come here and, chill and just, have fun.
Like, you gotta know about me. I'm determined. I don't care how many fucking numbers you sitting at me. I'll put them all down.
Well, you're a Scorpio.
Nobody's sending any numbers at you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Numbers as in how many fucking people you have to phone in to get me. I'm like, go ahead, send them all. I'll have them all tumbling.
What are we talking about again?
It's going all over the place.
Ah, okay.
It's pretty much at the point now where you're probably gonna end the stream. That's what it's getting to.
Oh.
I don't know.
I like having
it's
this
whatever
conversation.
you want
Like
to do.
hell we are. You already sound defeated. We're not ending this, motherfucker.
I'm defeated.
Let's get off the depression stuff. You're talking to me and it's fine and whatever. Okay? And if anybody else gets upset about that, fuck them. That simplify everything.
Period. Like, you know, like it is what it is. Like, it's not high school. Like, you know, no one is gonna hold it against you because you decide to say hello, hi. You know,
I don't judge.
Slim.
Well, the thing is, I am. Well, Will, you are right about one thing. I do take medication on, depression because I do have depression issues. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, that's because when my grandmother, that's when I started having it. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
She passed away?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Sorry to hear that.
And not only that, I almost lost my life 3 fucking times already. So.
Before?
Yeah. Well, one, I wrecked my grandmother's car at the age of 3.
Oh, wait a minute.
What? How the hell did you do that at 3 years old?
Wait, you drove your grandmother's car at 3 years old and you crashed it?
Crashed it into a tree, yeah.
How'd you do that?
How in the fuck did you do that?
I managed to put the car on, what did they call it? Cruise control. I don't know how, but I did.
Cruise control?
How did you?
And I did.
So you hit a random button on the car.
Yeah, and it ran to cruise control. And almost committed suicide. Almost.
My mouth is open because I'm like, wow, that's wow.
That's
3 years old.
And 3, this is before my birth. I was supposed to have another brother, but I ended up being the one born before him. And after I was born, my brother, who was not named, got a miscarriage, so he didn't survive.
I'm sorry.
So you would have been a part of twins.
I would have been. So I almost lost my life 3 times already. So I know how it feels.
Well, in that case, that's not really losing your life. That's just Mother Nature taking. I hate to say. Oh, that's not a good way to put it. You can't control when you're in the womb, when you're in your mom's womb, because that is something that is natural. That unless someone alters it by getting the miscarriage, which is completely different. But if it's something natural that's inside of your mother's womb, you can't control that. So that's not really almost losing your life. That's more of situations could have occurred where you wouldn't be even born, which is different.
And honestly, I keep that determination because it may end up happening again. I don't know when. But
yeah, Sexy Slim says she was diagnosed with chronic depression, so she understands.
Honestly, I'm not like, I'm just being myself. That's all I can be at the end of the day.
Well, I mean, I can really.
Her mother. Oh wow, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Well, then again,
I never thought I would meet y'all guys. Well, mainly talking about ZTB, Nick, and I never thought I would get involved in a community that will be so welcoming and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I never thought, because I started my StreamYards back in March 2020. That's when I met Eric Melendez, and I didn't even know who the fuck this guy was. I thought he was just some fan, but no, when I was ranting on Black Lives Matter and stuff like that, and he took it up for Gazi Kuzo, he would defend it. I'm like, those guys are racist and shit like that.
It's funny because Gazi what's his name? Gazi Kodozo or something like that. It's funny because he went under the name Small Tone, and he was essentially a person who loved white people before his woke phase, you know.
But
that's
did Black Lives Matter never existed in 2013, unless I missed something?
2020.
2020, you said? Okay.
Well, okay.
You said I heard 2013. Somebody said it.
2020 is what I was.
Well, actually, it did start in 2013.
Did it really?
With the Trayvon Martin situation, and it wasn't like major, but it started during that time from Trayvon Martin and the whole unarmed black man being killed with George Zimmerman.
Yeah. So ever since the whole
wasn't
thing,
aware.
I remember that because that's when I started college. Sexy Slim Goddess, she says, it's difficult sometimes because I can't move and I rage and I feel pain and I do my best to cope through creativity and being a social. I know how that feels. Sometimes you just feel out of loop, like you feel like you have no energy and you feel like, what's the point? You know, you just feel like you're just unworthy for the world at times, and you wish you can be something better, or at least you compare yourself to other people, and then you're like, why can't I be like that? Why can't I be like, you know? But you don't know what that other person is going through too, so then there's that. So it's like sometimes you're grateful for what you have, you know?
You know, I'm just trying to, carry my own weight around. That's what I've been doing for the past couple years.
I love white people until I got around my ratchet family and got bullied. Well, for me, it's not really my family. It was more so of my friends growing up. So when I was in junior high school, I was in around a lot of blacks, a lot of Latinos. It wasn't until high school where I got into a multi group of people where it was predominantly whites and Asians, and then a little bit of blacks and Hispanics. But usually, my friends growing up in junior high school didn't like the fact that suddenly I started to become more, I guess, eloquent with my personality, and it was they started to notice the change, I guess, as I was growing up from age 14 and 15. And from that point onward, it was like, I was always the same person, but they started to notice that my grammar was getting more fluent, and I guess they caught on to that. And then my mannerisms started to become more, I guess, a little bit, I would say, socially conservative for them. And so from that point onward, they would label you as being white because you're around a group of people who mold you into that form. But I would say it's just environmental factors. That goes for everyone who's around a community. When you're around that community a lot, you're going to embrace them because that's what you're surrounded by. So thus you would be acquainted to being like that. And sometimes you just being yourself with is who you are,
Being yourself, and that's why I don't like pretenders. I don't like people who, pretend, but then they're like, oh, well, it's all about building character. Why don't you just build character off yourself, man, and stop being a pretender? I mean, but it's part of my act, It's like, I get that you're trying to act something that you want to be, but just be yourself, man.
ZTB, Masonic, what's going on? I don't know if you saw your Discord, but PC is completely broke, so I apologize, Venti. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Damn. I hope you get it fixed, dude.
You could still use your phone. I hope you know that.
Who's not being themselves? What did I miss?
I'm talking about people in general that pretend and try to carry on with this persona, this fake-ass persona, but they're not being themselves because behind the scenes, there's something they are not on camera or on the public eye. That's what
good, Peter. Come in and talk about it then. Come in and talk about it.
Because you didn't talk before, so now it's the time.
Come in and talk about it.
The danger is gone, and you don't have to worry because you can speak your feelings.
And Nick said he would leave too.
Just come on in.
And I'll mute myself so you could get your shit out.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no fucking threat here. Get your fucking shit out. Say your side, man. Stop being a bitch. And I'm saying that as somebody that's known you for almost a fucking decade now. So stop being a fucking bitch and come in here and say what the fuck you want to say with your own mouth rather than using a goddamn keyboard.
Honestly,
That's it, man.
You need
and your voice is pretty comprehensible. We can all understand what you're saying, Pete. So it's not like it's incomprehensible where we can't understand what you're saying.
Most of the time, anyway.
Well, that's to Will is different.
Yeah.
But my ex was trying so hard to be different, and he had a problem with me loving white people, so I stopped doing that, and I loving him, and he still didn't get me. Well, and that's what I mean. Like, you shouldn't have to start being, because you imagine, what if the shoe was on the other foot? I always said to myself, what if you have a white friend or a best friend who's white, and their mom and dad, you bring them over. I mean, you come to their house, and then they see you, and it's like, they whispered to the other person, like, why is he friends with this nigger guy, you know? And they'll say that, and then on top of that, and then it's like, you know, it's like that person suddenly wants to throw shade and not spend time with you, you know, just like that. And black people, it's vice versa. Black people do it, white people do it. It's like, well, why do you have a white lover? Why do you have a white best friend? You know, it's like, it's the same thing, you know? They'll do this because they have a perception of race, and there's still an angst towards it. So people who are like that, generally, I cut them off of my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let me tell you.
It's favoritism. And
Jungle fever, baby.
I don't like favoritism.
Jungle fever and Snow White caving. We all love it.
You never seen the movie Jungle Fever?
I have.
I
have. Yeah.
It's a black guy with Wesley Snipes has a black wife and leaves the black wife because he falls in love with a white woman, and then everything that you just mentioned happens to him.
And Wesley Snipes is just as dark as this StreamYard display right here. So, so you know, yeah.
It's a good
movie.
I
wonder if it's a good movie. He's one of my favorite actors, by the way. I wonder if any Sonic fans will kill me for saying this. Sonic Boom is way better than Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure 2 is it's an overrated Sonic Adventure. It's an overrated Sonic game, to be honest with you. Like, Sonic Generations and Unleash is better than Sonic Adventure 2. Fight me. I said it. What you gonna do?
On. God damn it. I'm thinking on who should be the ROH or FCW champion. I'm thinking, because I'm giving title belts to certain people that wrestled in Florida.
Then when I went pro-black, they started calling me a bed.
I guess I could show y'all what
give it to Jay Lethal.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Sexy Slim. A lot of these pro-black guys, they don't even like black women. I'm gonna be real with you. They may
Tommy Sotomayor.
They may call you queens and my Nubian lover, but in reality, they see you more as a disposable commodity, because a lot of them, they either have mixed race partners, or they have their white partners that they're with, or their Latin partner, or their Asian partner, but anything other than black. And if it's black, it's mixed race or it's light skin, like really light skin black.
Can I throw out a little known fact about myself?
Sure.
I love black women.
I know that.
Well, no, I'm not. I really do. Like, I really do.
Gulak.
Listen, let me tell you something. I have no problem with anyone liking anybody. For me, just don't tell me what to like, you know? I like what I like, and that's just what I like. And if I like it, you know, it makes me happy. Why is that any of your concern or business, you know? I always feel like
I like
people
white women too. I like all women, but I'm just saying I'm particular to.
That's your preference. Everyone has a preference. Like, you have some black women that likes white, you know, they like white dick. That's just what they are. And these pro-blacks, they always got something to say about that. They always like to call, like, for instance, what Sexy Slim said, a bed wench. Anytime they find an interracial relationship is involving a black woman and a white man, they call them a bed wench, or, you know, a white dick lover and all this other stuff. But meanwhile, they have no problem eating white vagina. Like, it's like, come on, make it make sense, you know?
Yeah, it's a double standard that's always
It's a double standard, and it's very misogynistic. I didn't think it was a big deal. I mean, he's a guy and I'm a woman. My pussy's not thinking about the Well, yeah, your privates, when it comes down to it, you want it. Like, it ain't no joke. Like, you don't care what the race is. But the race can play a factor, too, because sometimes you may look at the person and you may see their ethnicity, and that turns you on because you kind of have a fetish for it. So it comes down to, because they meet that status quo, you're interested, their physicality attracts you, and thus you want it. So there's nothing wrong with that. That's a preference.
They need to make wrestling otaku in WWE 2K22, so that way I could give them the IWC champion.
I have no comment for that.
Come on, it's a wrestling game.
Sometimes it doesn't.
And Antoine said, I hate people who judge
like warm pugs.
What's that now?
I'm trying to book people in a wrestling game. That's what I'm trying to do.
That's a human flaw across the board, though. People judging other people. That just happens. Like, sometimes you'll do it during your everyday life and not even realize that you're doing it. It's just something that.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with judging. We all judge. It's part of human life to judge other people. That's just what it is. I mean, we all judge. No one here does not judge. We all judge. We all judge in some form and factor, but it's how we judge
really
and what in particular that we're judging them about, and the persecution which comes from the judging is what's the main problematic concern about it.
Can I say this really quick?
Absolutely, TDs.
Even though we judge, we're not supposed to judge people. We're not. That's God's
But that's
job.
That's a human behavior. Animal judge too. And if animals do it, humans do it.
I mean, we're all sinners. We're not perfect, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
but it's not even a sin. It's like even the Bible judges people. So the Bible discriminates, So it's a normal thing. It's part of our makeup,
Well, we're created in God's image, right? So.
Exactly. So everything, and to be honest, let me not go there because I can really go there with that.
No,
one.
Go there. No,
I'm gonna offend some people when I say this.
Well, what's
because
wrong
all
with
all of the characteristics that is labeled as sin, most of the time, God has displayed it: jealousy, hate, rage, frustration. All of this. It's Old Testament. It's in the Bible. It's in the Old Testament. Like, God has done that. So, and since we're made in His image, and God is doesn't make mistakes. Well, we're not a mistake. We're a blessing.
So we've been told.
Because sin by default will be a mistake, right? That means God created us. So thus, humanity is a mistake because you made it with flaws, right? So. If you create sin, or if we sin, what is the concept of sin? Sin is a mistake in the eye of the beholder, the one who created the laws and the rules. So if you created sin, if we sin, that means you created sin indirectly. So which is it? Either you created the mistake, or it's not a mistake.
Why is this crowd
Or the mistake has a purpose.
Well,
Why is EDP 445's crowd reaction on cheer? It should be.
I would say it would be equilibrium. It would be like balance. You know what I mean? Because you have the devil and then you have God, right? You have pure goodness supposedly and pure evil supposedly. Where would the common ground be? It would be us, who are capable of evil and capable of good, right?
To be honest with you, I don't think God is truly benevolent. I think He's both. I think He's both benevolent, because in order to create malevolency, you have to be part malevolent in order to do it, which means you have to be part evil to do it. You can't create evil out of thin air. You have to already have it in you.
Yeah, it could be. Well, shit, you're onto something there. That's pretty. Because
guess who created the devil? Exactly. Guess who created hell? Satan didn't create hell. God did for Satan.
No. Yeah, Lucifer was his most beautiful creation, the perfect angel, the perfect being before his son Jesus, for those who don't know.
Yeah, Satan came before Jesus. A lot of people didn't know that too. Jesus came after.
Gorilla for sale.
I knew that, actually.
Will knows something about the Bible? Holy shit, I know a whole lot of things.
I never said you were stupid. Well, that's one thing I didn't say.
I'm not saying. I'm saying to the people that are watching.
Well, if you don't know, now you know. The more you know. I love white and black, and I'm bi. I feel you. I'm the same.
But you understand where I'm trying to get at, right? I'm not trying to get people to tell me what to do or anything like that.
What's going on?
No, we get you. We understand.
I mean, I don't like people who kind of manipulate people like that. I'm not saying DH is doing that, though. He's not. It's just, I'm kind of tired. I've been playing some WWE for quite a while now. It's like, shit, where
Is
my
that
bro
game worth buying?
To be honest with you, I really wish they could configure the controls because there's three ways you can reverse the game. There's 3 ways you can reverse the game now. Like, they made it like Mortal
ZTB, I'm gonna
Kombat.
go. Thank you for letting me on the panel.
No problem, TC. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
All right.
See, this was my first time being on here.
And it was a pleasant experience. So I'm glad.
All right. So, you want
I
to
will
know
see
what
you
the
all for the
controls are
next
like?
stream.
All right, TDC, next time.
I'm trying to listen to you, but you got people talking.
Hey, I'll tell you what the controls are like. So think of it like Mortal Kombat, Tekken, DOA, Dead or Alive, in case you didn't know. All those fighting games put in one game, and that's the control scheme. That's basically what it is.
I think I'll wait for the AEW game then.
That's what I'm waiting on too. I'm waiting to see what it does. But I'm like sitting there looking at Metacritic. I'm like, how is it getting good reviews? How? I played the tutorial. I had to play the tutorial to know the game. It's just...
I mean, it looks fantastic graphic-wise. It looks great.
And here's the thing. Something like this with WWF Warzone and Attitude in the late 90s. You remember how I had to do the moves?
Moves? You're talking about boobs? I got it right here. I'm kidding. Come on.
I do different combinations to do a wrestling move in 2K22.
Corny hero. I swear.
What insults me is there's this one troll that I had where he took my Katsuragi picture and zoomed in to where you couldn't see her chest. I'm like, really, dude? My picture of Katsuragi, it's like with a blue background. I could pull it up just for nostalgia purpose. Hold on. Let me go look for it.
What's nostalgic?
My one profile pic I had.
What's it called?
I had it.
Jesus Christ.
My teachers were white and I didn't have a mom and dad growing up. What did they expect me to sound like? Oh, no. I'm so sorry to hear that you didn't have a mom and dad.
Oh, that's.
But at least you grew up to become, alive and well and in good shape and here and, just not in... Because there could be orphans that literally grow up in situations where they end up either in worse conditions, like, you're here, you're chatting with us, and I'm pretty sure you're trying to get your life in order like everyone else here, so mad props to you.
What the fuck is it? I had it down here.
You said it's Sagaragi, where the fuck it's called?
It's a Katsu.
Catsuit?
Katsu.
Katsu, okay.
It's that one picture I had with
Sorry,
the
I'm not Japanese. Go on.
Damn.
No, just go on. Just tell me.
Oh, you fucking cunt. Sorry, I'm playing a video game.
That's fine. Hero, you're still there?
Oh, that's bullshit.
Peter says, I'll say this and end this effing drama about Nick and Jerome. Nick
Well, it's not going to end until they hear it from you, buddy. That's the thing.
Yeah, you didn't show up yet. I mean, hey, Romy is gone. You can state your piece now.
You could say that you're moving on, but you don't move on. That's the problem. And this is me talking to you man to man.
Okay.
Like, you're not moving on. You're just avoiding the issue.
All right.
You're not
This
getting
is
any
my
closure out of this shit. You're just fucking running away and being a bitch is what you're doing, man. That's man talk. That's real talk to you. Get up in here, say what the fuck you need to say, and if you have to apologize, don't be afraid to do so.
And notice
That's
how,
it, man. It's that simple, man. Stop being a bitch. Fuck,
and notice
man.
how, notice how the picture is zoomed out and it wasn't zoomed in. I have it to where her chest is exposed. That's my actual picture.
What character is that from?
Katsuragi from Soren Kagura.
Oh, you said it's nostalgic, right?
It was nostalgic to me at the time before Cole ruined it.
It says that the first Senran Kagura came out in 2011.
Yeah, but the picture I found this on was nostalgic to me.
Okay.
I found it on a site that I usually use on my free time.
Is it Pornhub?
No.
It's a joke.
Sorry.
It's a joke.
No.
The way he asked the question.
I'm just joking, man. Go on.
Yeah, the way he asked the question. I totally
funny.
got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, her chest just like the troll did was he zoomed out to where you couldn't see the chest. I'm like, that's an insult.
So you have to get the full boobage exposed.
That's what I usually do on my profile pics.
I see. Okay.
But if it's God, if
is
it's
it only to provide fan service to the people that are watching your shows? Like, here's a big pair of anime titties you could look at.
Not safe for work.
I'm asking seriously. I'm not busting your balls. I'm asking, is that the reason behind it?
My channel is it's always been 18 plus. Even when I was 15, it was 18 plus, and it was not safe for work because I knew there was going to be some swearing involved. There was going to be me just, reviewing stuff and ranting. So that's all. Even when I was 15, I had to say that. And I'm like, I was 15 when I made those. I said that at first it was mature content, but then when I was 18, I turned it to 18 plus.
Okay.
Because my content's geared for mature audiences. Because there's going to be times where I swear, I may say some offensive stuff.
Well, fuck, this hangout alone should be, rated mature for adult audiences just due to what Romy was saying about Peter earlier.
Yeah, definitely.
Fuck them kids. I don't care about them kids. If they watch it, that's their parents' fault.
SC-17, bro. Like, what the fuck? You remember that rating? Like, SC-17?
I remember that. Yeah.
Fuck, bitch.
Still there.
Somewhat.
Yeah, my brother's probably coming back.
Shit, hell, bitch, fuck.
The South Park movie.
To play
yeah. I can fucking search where the fuck I fucking want.
So I tell people I'm mixed with Valley, Ghetto, Hood, Country, Spangled. Yeah, that's exactly what I am. Exactly what I am. Word from word, what you just said.
And you're from New York.
Yeah.
Same
so it all applies.
New York.
So you enjoyed the same good weather I enjoyed today?
Yeah, it's 70 degrees. It was
from New York too. Well,
welcome sight, seeing as it snowed fucking a couple weeks ago.
And it ain't like that. It's gonna rain like heavy tomorrow.
Me and ZTB
oh yes, it's rain season, March, April, man.
Yeah, me and ZTB live in the same time zone.
So you enjoyed it as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But here's the thing. It ain't like that where I'm at. It was freaking raining.
It's give and take.
Oh yeah, I was about to say earlier about the whole fan service thing. Usually when it comes to women, I'm actually into real life ones.
Most people are.
Yeah. I'm actually...
They're the only ones you could physically interact with, I guess. Right?
Yeah, not gonna lie though. I do find Trailer Howard attractive.
Yeah.
Who's that?
She's an actress.
What's her name?
Trailer Howard. Here, do you want me to put it in the private chat?
I mean,
No, just
that's why I have
what
the.
show is she on? A TV show or something?
Yeah, she was on a show. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that's
Oh hell
why I
yeah,
have
she's
the
attractive.
cosplayer- Hey, that's why I have the sexy cosplayer
Yeah.
server on
She
my
was on-
thing.
She was on Monk.
Nice.
That's why I have the sexy cosplayer channel on my ambiguous bastard server.
And she was also in that.
She was dating Ryan Reynolds, right?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Now I know who she is. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, I have a girlfriend. I'm lucky to have a girlfriend again.
We all
Because I
know
hadn't dated in a while.
Well, Sexy Slim, don't listen to the haters who don't change because your ex tells you I'm a sweet guy. I'm just giving you advice. Don't listen to the critics, okay? Yeah, I mean, do you. Have fun being you. Don't do what other people want you to do. Do what your heart tells you to do and make your own rational choices. Don't be like someone else or just be like this person that they expect you to be. Be who you want to be, and that's what I tell you, Hero. That's what I tell everyone here. Be what you want to be, because at the end of the day, you're going to benefit regardless of the fact. You don't want to be miserable being everyone's friend. You want to be yourself. If some people hate you for being you, great. At least I can sleep well at night rather than sleeping not well, trying to be everyone's friend when I'm not being myself. So catch that on Fleek.
So here we go. We got a match coming up. We got Kushida going up against.
And I saw that
Isaiah
pizza box,
Scott.
Hero. I see you.
I made a picture the other day. Want to see it?
Sure.
We're at GPW tonight.
It's
Welcome, Jesse Lee.
Yeah. This is why I did it here.
Oh, that's awesome.
I saw a Bluey doll at the Walmart.
You see, I did that because a lot of women were considering Bandit from Bluey to be attractive for whatever reason.
He's an animal with human-like qualities, and apparently the animal itself has all of the qualities of an attractive male, personality-wise. So although physically it looks like a cartoon character, which it is, the personality traits of it is very, Hollywood-esque human.
Apparently, a lot of women consider the character to be a sex symbol, so that's why I did the People magazine picture.
Now you know where furries come from. There you go.
You know where furries come from. Yeah.
Files. They're everywhere on Twitter.
Well, it's not
just everywhere on the
To
internet.
religion, real quick, because it
not
just hit me.
It's not just Twitter, but it's also
All right, I'll let him finish what
E621,
he said.
Real 34, Fur Affinity, and all those other websites.
It's everywhere on the internet. It's on Reddit.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. It's everywhere. What you were saying, Will?
Yeah, so back to the I was just thinking about it because it makes a whole lot. He created Satan first, his first angel, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The greatest, who rebelled because he was so perfect and didn't agree, right? So so God created conflict right there.
Yep.
Conflict leads to war, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's created good and he's created evil. So then he tried to create something to quelch that war.
Undo
that
it,
would
yeah.
Be, yeah.
It's like with Noah and the flood, where he genocided basically all of humanity in order to save a few, like
And
Noah and his
started over.
wife, to reboot humanity, because he wasn't happy with the fact that humans were breeding with angels, so he wiped.
Because
up
think
humanity
about
for
it, and it's never made sense to me, right? Yeah, but and then let's
And the
fast
fact that
forward to
humans can
Jesus.
breed with angels means that we are genetically compatible. We're all genetically
Yes.
compatible. Yeah.
Correct. And what would that make Jesus then? You know what I mean? Jesus was a hybrid too.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, 'cause
Jesus
it
was a hybrid as
yeah.
well. But what did his father allow? What loving father allows his son to die?
I
for the
never
sins
got
of
the
others?
concept, because then if
It
you're
doesn't
God,
make sense, right?
No, it doesn't make sense, because guess what? If you're God, you don't need the approval. But then again, it's really sick when you think about it. oh God, I'm really, well, no pun intended.
It
when I
makes
say
you
God,
think,
but
right? Yeah.
in a bad way, like not in a good way, and it's gonna gaslight a lot of people because it's gonna make them uncomfortable
Well,
when I
it's a
bring it
good
up.
talk. It's going to create great conversation, though.
And great conflict. And then leads to the discussion with atheists versus theists, and Christians versus others, and it makes them question their faith and their belief and their morals. Because if you say that Christ died for our sins, well, why is Christ needed to die for it when God can easily undo everything and make everything go away? What's the purpose of Christ then? It makes sense,
Well,
you know.
The way I see it is,
And if you say it's divine sacrifice, well, then what's the difference between a divine sacrifice and a satanic sacrifice?
The question I have is, why didn't he allow Jesus to decree, since he was the perfect being on the planet physically? He could have done this himself.
That's true.
You know what I mean? He could have done it himself. But the thing is, I'm thinking, like, God's like, well, if you're all knowing, that means you know the future as well. He probably figured out that
omnipresent.
Omnipotent. Yeah, and omnipotent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he or she, who knows, right? Is like, well, there's the only way that I could is via a dramatic something that's going to give you PTSD. You know what I mean? Where you're fearful to fucking do something wrong ever again. Like, look at this perfect being. I'm going to sacrifice him in front of you. This is my son. I'm going to sacrifice him. He could do this on his own, right? To scare you into submission, where you just do what I say, right? That's the way I interpret it. And
well, Old Testament
don't think
God
that's the right way to do
clearly
things.
Is not the kind of God that it's really, when you think of the New Testament and the Old Testament, I question if it's the same being. Because honestly, the Old Testament God, I mean, the motherfucker tried to kill you out because he wasn't satisfied with how you were coming out. I mean, he flat out just aborted you with an oceanic flood. I mean,
that's right. But you see people that are, overly religious. They're like super anti-abortion, as I am. You know what I mean? I'm pro-life. But at the same time, like, well, there was a flood. You know what I mean? Like, there was there's contradictions everywhere that you look into the Bible. There's contradictions everywhere. So where is the truth? The truth is somewhere in between.
If you study the Sumerian tablets, they mention about the Epic of Gilgamesh, which is a huge worldwide flood that happened roughly about 10,000 years ago.
Every biblical text, every biblical text that you look at, there's a flood. Every single one.
There's a flood, yeah, and it's the same event. I think it's just the same event, just retold in different cultures. Yep. Yeah, so it's God felt, but see, why do it? Why do it? That's a mistake. Why kill off your own? That's like saying, oh, I'm gonna kill my own son and daughter because I don't like the fact that he's doing something that detests me.
And here's the contradiction, ZTB too, right? Because who did he save? He saved Noah, right? Because Noah was pure, like his son was pure, like Satan was pure. Does that make Noah the next sacrifice?
It kind of does, in a way.
When you think about it, right?
Yeah, because he paved the way for the new reset of humanity. So, yeah. I don't know how he got those animals in that boat, but I can tell you, that's a whole nother topic for a discussion.
Divine intervention, I guess. Or some pheromones that people wish they had, I guess. Who the fuck knows?
But when you start to see God in a more of an extraterrestrial base, it starts to make sense a lot. A lot of people don't like to see it. They think of it as a supernatural base, which it kind of could be. But when you see it as an extraterrestrial base or something that's interstellar, it becomes more fathomable to adhere to the stories that's happening in the Bible.
Yeah, you see Earth as an alien ant farm. No pun intended, because I know there's a band called Alien Ant Farm, but that's kind of what this is. It's an alien ant farm.
Yeah.
We don't like the way they came out. Reset it. It's like you're playing a game. It's like you're playing The Sims.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're the creator who creates the Sims, and you moderate who and what and how your I guess your town is, and you can alter things if you don't like it. You can moderate things. You can change things. You can destroy things and kill things. It's like you're the boss of your own world, you know. So you create the laws and rules. You can do no wrong, not because you can't do wrong, but because I'm the ruler, so you can't say I do wrong because I created you and I created everything in this system. So who are you to say that I'm wrong when I created the aspect that you have today? So, you know, from that aspect, you know, you can say that. I guess he can say or she can say that they're perfect in that light. But it's not really that they're perfect. It's really just that they have the most power because they created it.
What's the name of that movie with Jim Carrey where he's living in the dome but he doesn't know he's in a dome? Like
Truman Show.
The Truman Show.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So let's say that Satan was the first Truman, and Jesus was the second Truman. Maybe Noah was the third. Who knows? Because I don't hear anything. I don't know how Noah's end come to be. That's the extent of my knowledge concerning the topic. But if they Satan rebelled for a reason because he thought, well, I have a better way. How about this way? And the angels, the fallen ones, were the ones that taught us and gave us knowledge. That's that's why.
Garden of Eden, the whole.
Yeah, the Garden of Eden, the apple. Yeah, Eve.
I don't think it was necessarily an apple. I think it was
kidding.
something else. The apple is just like a metaphoric way to describe whatever happened in that garden, or if it was really a garden to begin with.
So maybe
some people theorize that the real Garden of Eden is in Antarctica, and because Antarctica was once a tropical region before.
It very well could be, yeah.
Yeah. That's a theory. You should look it up. It's the mud flood theory.
I have.
So good.
You're speaking my language. All this stuff I've already researched. It's very possible because it was tropical before the Ice Age 10,000 years ago when there was a fucking flash freeze and just everything was like frozen.
And you know how that happens? Because of water flooding. Yeah.
Good movie, by the way.
It was, yeah.
So it could, there's a reason why the territory is not claimed by any one of the continents. Like no one can.
No,
claim
the United States government doesn't allow anyone to travel there. Deep in there, you can't go deep in there. If you do, they'll kill you because you can't. There's a sanction. You can't go to a certain level. If you go past that, they'll kill you. And why they would do that, I don't know. But that's a reason you guys should question.
Well, there's definitely a reason why. There's definitely a reason why. Because you could go everywhere else on the planet. Just don't go there. You know what I mean? It's like your parents, like when they're hiding your Christmas presents.
Yeah, you don't want to. I don't want to show you what's in there. You're not allowed to see it, because if you see it, you're gonna be shocked and amazed. You can come in,
but I'm
Cubits,
thinking maybe it's because, the person that created the alien ant farm, the ants, one or two of them figured out, hey, this isn't right.
I think the world is much bigger than what we're led on.
It's a bad comparison. Yeah, it's a bad comparison, but I'm just saying.
The shape of the world isn't as what we thought it would be, and Antarctica is the bridge to that there's more land and more continents besides the one that we see on the map. And Antarctica is like the bridge to leading to those other continent/worlds that we don't have access to, like the dinosaurs, for instance, the giants, for instance,
So you know about General Byrd, right?
I do. When he went down there and he access to the giants, and he said they were very nice and they helped him rebuild his technology that he once had,
Well, no. Well, he flew his ship his aircraft so far, like it was ice, and then he got beyond the ice, and then there was grassy green land. He saw woolly mammoths, like animals that were supposed to be extinct.
They were there.
Not extinct there. They were there.
Yeah.
And
the reason why they were there is because The reason why they were there is because
Admiral Byrd, I should say,
Yeah.
not General Byrd.
the reason why they were there is because at one point we were there and we got moved to where we're at now.
Yeah, we got kicked out.
That's what people say it's a Garden of Eden for a reason, because that's Antarctica is where. I just think the government and the military is blocking you from going there. If you go past their boundaries, they'll kill you. Literally, they'll kill you.
And not the military. They're worried about what resides there is going to just take your ass out.
Yeah. Well, I think
And
they
as a
made a
result,
deal
take the
with
rest of the world
whomever that's there. I think they made a deal. There's some sort of alliance that they have, but they made this alliance that the people from your surface cannot come to our surface. And you're going to be
Who
the
would
ones
that
to
be,
enforce.
though? Who do you think that is?
I have no idea, and that's the most interesting part.
Says that Cubics is blocked.
Why did you block Cubics?
I block it. Let me hold on.
Huh?
Cubics is my boy. I thought you said you blocked him. That's what I heard.
Hold on.
Unless I'm going crazy.
Okay.
There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
My apologies. I couldn't breathe.
Fine.
Is that the real Cubics?
What up?
Yeah,
Yep, that's the real one.
What's up, man?
Yes, it is.
What's going on, my son?
Oh, what's going on, bro? We got my illegitimate father in the chat right now.
Okay, George. Good night.
George. Hello, Cubics.
Come on, stop doing the same move.
Cubics, is there a reason for your arrival? Is there something that is grinding your gears?
No, there's really nothing there. It's just me, popping in to see how everyone's doing. You got my illegitimate father right here. You got ZTB. You got Hiroshimaru, a guy who, he's always there.
What do you mean?
Can you guys want to air your grievances? I mean, oh no, he
departed.
left.
And he left.
I'm always there. I'm not always on these streams.
He just left.
I don't know if anybody's aware, but those two have some issues that they need to work out. Or yeah, I feel that they should work out personally, but
I honestly don't want
to. I didn't get to say much to Cubics. It's a shame because I'm a fan of that guy.
I don't really got to say about him.
Well, he would like to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Right on.
Tell you what goes on between me and Cubics. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Cubics is a genius.
Oh, he's back.
So, Cubics, you've been declared a genius.
I'm a genius. That's great. Who said it?
I did.
He's a fan.
Who's that?
Well, what are you typically known as on YouTube? This guy ZTB. What is his thing? Because he changed his name a couple times.
Listen, bro. If I'm gonna be declared a genius by anyone, then that's great. I can I can inspire some people. My thing is that I just want to come on here, just want to say that ZTB is running a fine ship here. He's.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm proud of you. No, but I don't want to bring up because I know Hero's in here. Me and Hero have some problems.
Well,
let's address those problems and hopefully get them solved.
I mean, I've always, been a fan of Hero. I've always think he has potential, but every time I say anything towards him, he has a problem with me.
I mean, I'm glad you're a fan, but everybody says
I'm
that.
not a fan. I'm not a fan. No. There's a difference. I think you can do better than what you're doing, bro.
What do you mean, do better?
No, I like back when you were talking about otaku.
Charlie, calm down.
And
Why
when you
otaku? This is between you and
Sorry
me.
about that.
No,
Why are
I'm not
you
talking about that. No. Listen, if you were to listen,
I gotta start
you
using my
understand.
Bluetooth headset to do these things.
No, if you were to listen, you would
About me,
understand.
be it about me between you and me. Don't bring otaku or somebody else into it.
Well, can you listen for a second? Like, I was getting to that.
Putting it right there.
I don't know what you just said, but so this whole thing started because
I like that.
yeah, but this whole thing started because Hiro wouldn't get off on Otaku's dick. He was always talking about otaku, and I was just all like, you can do better than talking about otaku all the time. Like, you're better than this. And he was like, oh well, he's like, I don't know, it's my channel, I can do what I want. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. And then the shit happened with Hangman Charlie, and I'm just all like, okay. And he kept talking about Hangman Charlie, and I'm just like, listen, I'm like, you're better than this. Stop talking about Hangman Charlie. And, he kept talking about Hangman Charlie like he does. And, now I'm just like, dude, you're better than this. Stop talking about Hangman Charlie. And it's just a constant
because
cycle.
Hangman Charlie should be accountable for his fucking actions.
Well, no, and it's just no. Hold on. I was still talking, and it's just a constant cycle of this dude, sticking his nose where it doesn't belong, and he's talking about something that doesn't belong with him, and he's just talking. So that's my issue with this guy.
Well, don't you think he gets himself involved in shit that doesn't belong, that he doesn't need to be belonging to anyway?
It's one of my favorite lyrics.
I mean,
I don't know.
You can't look at one side of the coin. You gotta look at both. You can't just look on one side.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. If you could listen for 1 fucking minute, if you don't mind.
You're getting pretty hostile. You're getting a little bit huffy, son. I don't know why.
I mean, you're not looking at both sides of the fucking coin like I have.
I don't need to look at anything.
There's your problem. That's your problem.
Can I interject real quick?
Oh, you're getting a bit huffy, son, and I don't know why about that.
Hold on, guys. Tricky wants to say something real quick.
Yeah, Hero. He never said that you don't know what you're talking about. He said he doesn't know what you're talking about. That's all I need to say. Sorry for nitpicking.
I'm just my whole thing with
Hero. What I'm talking about. So
my whole thing, yada 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 yada. Okay, so my whole thing with Hero is that he has stuck his nose where it doesn't belong, and that's essentially what I'm doing. I don't know anything about anything right now, and that's usually what Hero does when he involves himself in this shit. So
it's always got to be me because you know what? I hold myself accountable. But you got to come and you know what, Cubics? This is why I'm never going to get along with you because you can't look up you're one-sided. I'm just going to say it.
I'm one-sided to what, though? What's my other side?
You're one-sided because you don't look at both sides of the fucking coin. You don't flip it.
Explain to him the other side of the coin. What is the other side of the coin?
The other side of the coin is Chayton's fucking point of view, and he lies.
Well, listen, my whole point is that you are just a fence-riding fucking cocksucker, and you have nothing to add. So that's my whole point.
Jesus Christ.
And that's my whole
point. Hey, look,
listen.
If there was ever a fucking point in time where somebody thought that he was an ass kisser of mine, this disproves it because I wouldn't advise him to say what he just said because we're trying to get closure. But
he's his own man. Like every time I'm come on here, I have to, it's whatever. But you know what? If that makes me a ass kisser, then there you go.
It makes you the complete opposite.
I don't have to agree. I don't have to take your advice. I'm sorry. I'm on my own.
I'm not giving you
advice. I'm better off on my own at this point.
Well, I'm not giving you advice, and I don't give a shit. I'm just saying, what it is, and
I don't need people telling. I mean, I could take advice, but thing is, that's going to be up to me if I choose to do so or not. If I need advice, I just ask. But I don't
encourage you to do so.
But what was your issue with Cubics in the first place?
My issue with Cubics is he didn't like some of the stuff I did, and it's like first things first. It's not my
here's what it was. Here's what's happened. He cried on a live stream. This motherfucker was crying on a live stream.
I've also done this. I'm also guilty of.
No, of course, no. But like that's not the point.
Mm-hmm.
Like Chase,
are you just here to put me down? Hold on, are you here to just put me down? Because
because if you would listen, to
I'm not the one fucking
trying to tell. No, he's.
I'm the one that's going to stand up to you and tell you the fucking truth when I fucking see it. And I'm going to call it.
Hold on, relax. He's trying to tell the story.
Chase,
I'm down here.
Chase, this motherfucker made this guy Hero cry on a live stream and totally totally put Hero down. And I told Dark Horse, I was like, I'm like, bro, end this fucking live stream because you're making Chase is making fun of Hero right now and making light of his mental health issues.
Well, that's why I don't like. That's why he has some screw loose, and I said that, and I said, but with Chase, he has some screw loose.
I defended this guy, and fucking Hero over here got mad at me saying that I wasn't defending him.
Did you hear that, Hero? He was defending you.
And his whole issue with me is stating that I didn't defend him, and that's my whole thing, just like.
Plus, that's not even your stream. He could keep it up.
Doesn't matter. He was defending you.
Okay, so some dude can totally talk shit about you, and you're totally fine with that.
I don't care who talks shit.
All right, well that's all well and good, dude. But I was just saying, your whole issues with me is total nonsense and total bullshit.
Total nonsense on IT.
There is no but for that. You're bullshit.
No. You listen to me, motherfucker. You went on ITV.
Whoa, guys, calm it down. Calm it down, Hero. Calm it down. Calm it down.
Hero, you have no reason to be angry right now. Like he just told you he was trying to help you.
He doesn't have a right to tell me what to do and put me down.
Are we gonna start a program right now? Are we gonna start a program right now? Me and you are WrestleMania right now. All right, let's go, bro. If you want to start a program, me and Hero at WrestleMania 38 right now in the middle of Dallas, Texas.
Hey, I have a great idea.
What?
I have a great idea.
It's going to be night
They both have 2K22. Both of these men possess 2K22.
Hero, stop screaming, shut up. All right.
Hey, why don't you stop being a bitch, Cubics? Because that's all you ever will be. A fucking bitch.
I say Hero versus Cubics in 2K22, best of 3. Whoever wins.
He's very animated and very pissed off.
Guys, I'm gonna end the stream because this is just going nowhere, and it's just I don't want it to be.
But before you end the stream, can I give a shout out?
Well, anyways, if Hero wants to be that way, he can. Yeah. But I'm challenging him to 2K22.
Just want to give a shout out.
Me and him, hardcore 1-on-1. Best out of 2.
Just want to give a shout out to all my friends. On YouTube.
All right, well, Hero's a pussy, so I'm leaving on that. Yeah. So Hero's a big old fat pussy.
There you go.
I'm gonna leave on that.
Yeah.
He left.
Thank you guys for coming in. I don't want the stream to to drag on to over 3 hours, and it's just because I have to get up early in the morning. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you everyone in the live chat. Yeah. And whatever happens, like I said, this is the Coliseum. You can air out your grievances. With the whole situation with Romy and Nick and Peter. Listen, Peter, listen. Nick is out here, and even though Nick is the one who went and he basically said and discriminated and said a whole bunch of fuck shit that was just so horrible, he came here and confronted Romy and literally apologized to Romy. So, Peter, if you can't do that, then I'm sorry. Romy has every right to, especially when you go on Chase's stream and you start saying that shit. That don't make any sense. That don't call for. Especially when he's here, he's trying to say what he has to say, and that's just it.
I don't want nothing to do with that motherfucker. No, fuck him. Fuck him. He gets involved in shit that has nothing to do with him. No, fuck you, Cubics. Fuck you.
I think you took a lot of what he said out of context, Ben.
How did I took everything out of context when he's in here like, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that?
I'll try to tell you what. I'll try to tell you what.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. Hero, you're gonna. Okay, hold on, Hero.
I don't need nothing from you,
Hero,
Cubics.
listen, buddy.
I think
Listen,
I see
Hero.
the problem now. I think I see the
Okay.
problem now.
Anyways, guys, I'm gonna say this. You guys, thank you for coming here. Thank you for being here on the panel. Thank you everybody on the live chat who participated and who came here to this Coliseum Den. And hopefully next time another, I guess,
one more
shebang
thing.
will happen.
Oh yeah, one more thing before we go. I'm planning to do an open forum or drawing stream tomorrow night. So if anyone is down for that, let me know.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
All right. And hopefully next time when ZTB does another stream, it will not be autism overload. But anyway,
what's the name of your channel? What's the name of your channel so I can subscribe to you?
Here, I'll send it.
All right.
Yeah, my channel is called Sharkman Forever 556.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, you can go ahead and end the stream, ZTB.
Yep. Yeah, because I have to get up early, guys. But thank you guys so much for being here. And Nick, please don't ever say that shit again. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Don't ever say that shit, because that ain't cool. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit ain't cool. The only reason why you're in this panel right now is because this is a Coliseum Den, and thus I don't discriminate here. But let me just say this: if it's on my other platform, I wouldn't let you on there, buddy. I'm just gonna be real with you. And the same thing goes with this. In this whole situation, before I end it off with Hero and Cubics, listen, let me tell you something. I understand that there is a dynamic, but listen. If Hero, you have a problem with Cubics, that's when you make a stream, you get the person in there, and then you try to address them on that platform. If I'm the host and I'm the person who's creating the stream and I said calm down and you don't calm down, that's where we have a problem, because now I'm being disrespected. So at the same light, if there's any sort of conflict that's happening, please be sure to handle it on your own panel, or on the same light, message me, and then I'll probably start a stream, and then we can do this in the Coliseum that's dedicated to you two, just like how Romy messaged me about Peter and Nick. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Keep it on that note. Thank you everyone for coming in, and thank you, Will, for being yourself, and thank you, Tricky, for being here as well. So thank you so much. I appreciate the conversation.
Yeah.
All right, guys.